JT, what you got going on, brother?
Man,
Welcome in.
Man, just trying to, fix myself. That's what I'm really working on right now. You know what I mean? If you don't believe it or not, bro, I was at 250 at one point.
250, gosh, you my height.
I was 250 at one point.
250,
I was 250 at one point, man.
250, bro.
I was on them, bro.
You short too.
When I was in that hospital,
Man, Kyle's the same height as me.
Bro, when I was in that hospital, bro, I was taking 4 or 5 steroids a day. That every day was mandatory.
250 though? Man, I ain't never been past 212.
I was 250. I seen it.
212, I look horrible.
I know what it looked like. My face was fat and everything,
Yeah,
man.
you went through a spell, but that's not what I'm talking. 250 though?
250.
Damn.
I can't believe that, Kyle.
250, I promise you.
Man, I feel like I'm finna die at 212.
I promise.
Swear to God.
Damn, you at 212?
Man, listen, when I touch 200 on the scale, I know it. My health is going to shit. I feel horrible. I feel like I'm a slug bug.
I'm going to tell you, bro, listen. When I was on them steroids, it seemed like you don't get full. You never get full. I'm talking about after you eat a meal, you gonna go get you in that kitchen and go get you about 3-4 cookies.
Damn.
Go in there and get you a zebra cake. Go get you a zebra cake.
As far as your moving though, like you didn't feel your body slowing down?
Yeah, I know it was.
Damn, boy.
Man.
250 cars, that's a lot. I mean, if you said 220, I'm like, yeah, that's
Nah, it was 250. I know exactly.
God damn, boy.
250.
Where you at now?
I'm at 170.
Oh yeah.
You at 170? What the fuck?
That's amazing.
Yeah, we definitely got different body types.
Yeah,
it's
I'm about
amazing.
170.
170 out of like an all-star. Swear to God. 170 out of like an all-star.
Like 172, exactly. I weighed myself yesterday, 172 exactly.
Dominique don't like me to be at 170. She said I'm too small. Swear to God. Body type wise, she don't like me to be at 170. She want me to be around 185, 190. After that, I'm either too big or I'm too small when I hit 178.
Well, I'm finna be Lil Joe.
What?
That's all I'm finna say.
I was 150. I was 150 in school. I was little in school.
I'm finna get small.
I'm not knocking you, Joe. Me and JT damn near the same height.
Yeah,
me and JT been the same.
Shit, I ain't about it. It's taller, y'all. I ain't got too much on.
So what was the doctor saying at 250, bro?
Huh?
What was the doctor saying at 250? Like, what was the health like? Like,
it was bad then. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's why I need to know because we the same height, and I know what the doctors told me.
I'm talking about.
They said, "Nah, this ain't it."
Yeah,
you gonna drop
but
that
I mean,
shit?
they was put me on that steroid. I mean, that steroid was like 50 milligrams.
I don't know how that work. I know you can't rub it on too much of your body. It's gonna go.
And then when I was in the hospital, I was sitting in the bed. I had the catheter. I ain't had to go use up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to get up for nothing. I was on that catheter. So sitting there eating every day.
Did they cater to your food, or was somebody bringing you some shit?
Yeah, that was my mama. You know what I'm saying? She was bringing me stuff. But when I was in Tyler, you know what I mean? It was just straight. It was straight hospital food. I was in Tyler for a minute. You know what I mean? After I had my surgery and stuff, I went to Tyler for a minute.
Yeah, Kyle, I don't know if you know or not, man, but the night you went to the hospital, bro, some foods got me high. I was very serious in the moment. Some foods got me high and I couldn't stop laughing. And it wasn't because you was in the hospital. It's because the drugs had took over.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop laughing.
If you want to be honest, man, all that shit right there is real. It's really kind of still a blur to me. It's still shit I ask people about, man, what was going on around?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We was there. I tell you that. We was there. And I tried to be a part of the group. You know I don't smoke.
Yeah.
And I tried to be a part of the group.
Yeah.
And a part of the group, you know that we all funny.
Yeah.
And so when we came back in the waiting room, there was jokes being handed out. And the high me couldn't stop handing out jokes. So I excused myself from the building because I knew that I couldn't stop. I looked over at Coretta, and Coretta looking at me like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my baby in the hospital, nigga, you over here cracking jokes, like you over here laughing. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. I know she know she knew I was high.
Yeah.
She knew it. She know I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
And they took me on.
But it was, I mean, but when after I had that surgery and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I got back out. Like, I didn't gain no weight. It was that second seizure I had. I had that first seizure. I went into surgery. when I had that first seizure. So that's why everything is a blur around me from 2016, 2017. I really don't remember all that. So you know what I mean? Because when I went to the hospital, I went straight into surgery. You know what I mean? They went straight to.
What was that like for you? That moment,
man.
As far as you got your first seizure. What was that like? I know you said you have a
seizure.
No, like, did you feel different?
You just dropped.
I just hit the ground.
Was you at home though?
Yeah, at the house. You know what I mean?
Was anybody there? Or?
Yeah, Peyton was there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She the one called to the ambulance and stuff like that, and they came and got me.
You was just sitting there and you just started seizing.
I honestly can't even tell you what.
I was going to say, did you come to after the seizure, or was it you woke up in the hospital?
After I went to the seizure, I went to the hospital, and I went to regional because that was the only brain surgeon down here. She was in regional, and she put the little thing in my head. I got a tube. Right in my head, all the way down my neck.
I'm saying though, Kyle, you skipping a stage. So when did you find out that it was that serious though? Because a seizure, I mean, people have seizures every day. They don't go through that step though.
Yeah.
No, that's when I found out.
Okay.
Right then.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know nothing was going on. I didn't know that. Like that leak, it's like it's a fluid that leak on your brain.
From your spine.
Yeah, from your spinal cord.
Yeah.
It run down your spinal cord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To your spine, I said from, yeah.
Yeah, and it run down your spinal cord. Mine wasn't running down my spinal cord. Mine was just sitting right here on top of my head. And I was having headaches like a motherfucker. Like migraines, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I just end up having a seizure and end up going to the hospital, end up going through the surgery. I didn't wake up. When I was in the hospital, I was asleep.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't wake up until I started after the seizure, after the procedure and everything. And then, you know what I'm saying, I came back. Yeah. I came home.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. We might as well, not to cut you off, Kyle. I don't know if you if you want to stay here for noodles, but we might as well crank up another episode. I got some questions I want to ask you, Kyle.
Okay, come on, I'm ready to answer.
All right, but go ahead, go with your story.
Oh, but yeah, man, I came to the house, sat on the couch, started watching TV. You know what I'm saying? And boom, I just had a seizure out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And
this the second one?
No, this is the first one.
Oh, okay.
Then boom, I went to the hospital, had the procedure done, woke up, I had staples in my head, staples in my neck, staples in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Then I eventually got the staples took out. You know what I mean? And I got right back active. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I was just taking seizure pills at the time, but I was still taking them steroids. Yeah, but I was at the house. You know what I mean? I thought everything was good. I was just having headaches, like, you know what I'm saying, like usual. You know, I thought I'd take something and knock it out. You know what I'm saying? I fall asleep, but I didn't fall asleep. I had a seizure. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, I got rushed to the hospital. I was asleep. I don't remember none of this. When I went to the hospital, regional, that's my brain surgeon. She was at regional. She did the procedure. Boom. I got out the hospital. Stayed at my mama's house for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then I got my staples took out. When I got my staples took out, I was perfectly fine. But where I messed up at is because I had another seizure. And where I messed up at is I wasn't reading them pill bottles. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't reading how I was supposed to be taking my medicine.
Yeah.
Because my seizure medicine, I was supposed to be taking twice a day. You know what I'm saying? So when I wake up in the morning, boom, I'm just, boom, taking all my medicine, boom, and shooting at the house. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that I got to take this seizure medicine for 12 hours, twice a day, really. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang.
Did you feel the second one coming on you?
No.
Where was you at with the second one?
I had moved back on Lily. My mama had got married and moved with her husband. And me and my brother was over there on Lily. We was standing in that house, you know what I'm saying, just paying bills, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. When I had that second one, KT was over there, and he got me to the hospital. But when I had that second seizure, that one really kind of slowed me down. You know what I mean? Because when I got to the hospital that time, I was on a walker and everything. You know what I'm saying? I had to, because I was in that mug forever. But that's when I went to Tyler, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my brain surgeon, she wasn't in Longview no more. You know what I mean? She moved off. So I had to go to Tyler down there. And my thing get messed up. Because it's like a little tube right here on the side of my head. You touch it. It's a tube right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like a valve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Keep the flow going.
Yeah, keep the flow going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But my valve got stopped up. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go into surgery again. You know what I'm saying? To readjust the valve. But I really didn't have to go into surgery because my valve got a magnet on it. And they can.
All you had to do was move it around.
Yeah, they can move it around, just putting it on my head. You know what I'm saying? And move it
Still
around.
to this day?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They could just move it around. So after that, I really stopped doing everything.
Yeah.
I just sit in the house, stop being active. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got up that walker, I didn't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? I gaining weight. You know what I mean? That's how I got that 250, sitting in the house, doing nothing but eating and taking my medicine. And boy, that 250, boy, that's some weight, man. You know what I'm saying? When you come
from 150 to 250, that's a whole person.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So
It's
it's
crazy.
some weight.
I never do that.
It's some weight.
I just remember you getting sick, but I never knew what happened.
Yeah. It's some
It's
weight.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
People's
some weight.
stories be crazy.
tap in.
Well, it ain't
Hold
even
on.
crazy. It's just mind blowing.
You
But you don't be knowing people be going through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what they be
man.
dealing with.
And then that's when my beliefs changed.
Yeah.
Because
Gotta be real.
I kind of feel like I don't remember. I feel like I died. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
And
like,
everybody telling you this stuff.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, like the stuff I still wonder about is like Rashad death. That's not clear to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know what led to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I was, you know what I'm saying, in one of them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember how it even got to this situation. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just be
touchy. My mom used to have seizures real bad.
yeah.
That's what kind of made me be the person I am too.
Yeah.
Because she used to have to go in the hospital, and when you have your seizures, you don't remember nothing.
No, you don't.
And I remember I was like working, and my mom had to go stay with my
like
granny.
how they was telling
She
me
didn't remember nothing.
that they was coming to the hospital. I don't remember seeing nobody in that hospital. But the only people that my mom and them told me that constantly came to the hospital was Jewel. Me and Jewel was cool though. You know what I'm saying? Before my situation, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jewel.
And yeah, she was in there heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's what my whole family told me though. Because her daddy and my family is real tight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he always pull up the functions and stuff like that. But that's the only thing they told me. They was like, Jewel, she was always here. You know what I'm saying? But I done heard about people coming though. People told me they came up there, you know what I mean? Checked on me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was asleep, you know what I'm saying? But
even with your sleep, how did you feel about your closest partners though? Because you know the mentality and the lifestyles they live. Not saying me, I'm talking about as far as like your partners. You know what type of lifestyle they live.
Yeah.
You know what type of code it is.
Yeah.
So what was you expecting from them as far as when, you know what I'm saying, when you woke up and they was telling you like how Jewel was up there every day?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the same thing in the pen.
Yeah. You
so
right.
What was your mind at on that end?
I mean, you know, that's a busy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas.
Because they don't forget about you.
Yeah.
They don't forget about you. Niggas just
niggas put they time into that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you just really active like that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't.
It's a job.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't try to miss no time from being on the block and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know some of my partners, they you know what I mean? They checked on me.
Yeah, what I say, you know where they hard at.
Yeah. But they checked on me. You know what I'm saying? They came and seen me. You know what I'm saying? They did what I expected them to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as that, yeah. You know what I mean?
Was it a letdown in that situation on you? You know what I'm saying? Was it somebody you was rooting for that didn't show, or was it? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no name. I'm just saying, did you feel that at a time?
On a kiss ass cool, I kinda do. Because I don't think my girlfriend at the time was showing up like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Yeah, my family was there, so you know what I'm saying? That's how they mattered to me. You know what I'm saying? My granny was coming. My granny, she barely can walk, but she was in that mud faithfully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but you know what I mean?
All right, let's run it back. So, Kyrie, who are you? Just give me your childhood, who you know what I'm saying, your morals, your ass.
Man, listen. I'm a cool ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Joe, you know what I'm saying? And we all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? When Joe first moved down here or whatever, we locked in instantly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always keep it 100. You know what I mean? Whether you want to hear it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always put it in your face. I'm going to let you see it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you on some fuck shit right now, my nigga. You need to tighten up, bro. You know? And like, far as my friends go, I really ain't into meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? All my friends, we've been friends since forever. You know what I mean? We came up like done. Man. Yeah. It don't matter where I was at. You know what I'm saying? When I was at my mama's house, Dunn granny stayed down the street. Yeah. When I was at my granny house, his granny stayed down the street. So, man, we ran across each other every day, bro, of the week. You know what I'm saying? Summertime, hey, where you at?
What crazy, Kyle, when I met you, you was with Dunn.
Man. You know, Dunn.
You know, we had a night in that car, but we're going to talk about that. You know, I got some questions to ask you. And go on, keep telling me about your live story.
Man, but Dunn, man, Al, them two, they neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? For as the friendship wise, you know what I'm saying? Because after he had his little situation, you know what I'm saying? His, you know what I'm saying? He was staying in an apartment at one time, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they don't let you parole to apartments.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we had that house over on Lily. I mean, not on 15th. We had the house on 15th, my brother's house. We had the house on 15th, but wasn't nobody living in it. You know what I'm saying? So I moved in over on 15 just so Al can have somewhere to parole to. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we end up living together, and you know what I mean? We got real close then, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, as far as that, I mean, I'm solid to the T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I know you had your seizure spells and everything. Do you remember anything from your high school years?
I mean, like far as that, I ain't forget none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forget school, friends, you know what I'm saying? It was just like certain situations, you know what I'm saying, that was going around at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who was you then? You know what I'm saying? Who was the person? Who was JT then?
When
the high school years, because you becoming into a man.
You know, we was.
I mean, I know we was in the middle. We go back to middle school. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I wanna, cause you know what I'm saying. I want you. I wanna know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because the people. I mean, a lot of people watch it. I mean, they know you, but I mean, it's some people that don't know you.
Yeah.
If you gonna get on here, you might as well.
Explain who you are. I mean,
take them down that road.
I met Dunn at an early age. So, you know what I'm saying? That carried on into middle school.
You know, Dunn was the only bar baby that I knew other than myself.
Man, hey.
He was the only true bar baby that I knew other than myself.
Hey, Dunn turned me out. That's how I got the way I am. You know what I'm saying? He turned me out, man. I mean, hey, man. A nigga used to pop up with 20-ounce bottles full.
Yeah, full of drink.
I'm talking about 20-ounce bottles full. and we ain't even measuring it, and we just pouring it in our drinks, and man, I'm talking about every other weekend. Cause my mama, when we was in school, she worked crazy hours.
Yeah.
She was working crazy hours, and then she didn't.
If you ready to expose your hand on that end, hey, we got it. If you want to expose your hand, come on, we got it. Hey, we ain't gonna say too much. Coretta be, she might watch it.
Hey, I mean, I'm talking about
Miss Coretta. My bad.
Hey, man,
I think she know.
Hey man, listen.
She can't know.
I keep it 100 with her. She know everything.
She can't know.
She know everything. I feel like she do.
Well, you know what? She was there when we were trying to get the.
My mama went to work like right after we got out of school.
Yeah.
Your mom really went in like 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like right before we got out of school, and she didn't get back to
2 at night.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So we
the
be
whole
gone.
day,
We gone.
They got the whole house.
We gone. I'm talking about gone.
It was a bad combo because his mama had that schedule and I had a car.
Yeah.
And then he had a bourbon that you wiggle the key right. Shit, you got to call all night.
Man.
Yeah, we had cars, so that's what made it so bad. And then it got even more lit because I started staying by myself.
Yeah.
So we basically had 2 houses.
Yeah.
Because my mama didn't stay. My mama had another house, so she wasn't even there.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
Because it was a point in time when JT stayed. Yeah, JT stayed with me.
Yeah. Hey,
it was turn.
I'm gonna tell you a little episode. I'm gonna tell you an episode that you live,
man. It was different. It was different.
Rudy, man.
Yeah.
I had Rudy locked up, but I mean, Rudy got a hell of a story with us. Yeah. I ain't talking about his life, so I'm just saying, just he got a
Rudy,
tell me you're a stretch.
Yeah,
a story.
We was locked in with Rudy for a minute.
Was you with us with Mary and him? With white girl Mary and him?
Yeah, I remember Mary.
With what was her name? Tomorrow. You don't remember Tomorrow when we used to go to her house? Yeah.
Remember I ran off the porch.
Man, Joe got drunk and man. So look. Her mama on the porch like this. The mama came in the house. Mary mama came in the house. She had a live grenade too. Let's talk about this.
Yeah,
she had a live grenade in the house. And we was over there playing with it. But
man, we throwing that bitch.
You was playing around with it. Like it was really over with. But we had a porch. Well, she had a porch, and so when her mama came home, and her mama used to say, "Let me just rewind it again." Her mama used to be gone for like 3 weeks at a time. And she used to leave this link basket. And like, nigga, I don't know how we became the niggas to come over, but we was the niggas to come over and like, we was basically living like a whole fucking, we was adults. Like we was supposed to go to the store, get eggs, everything, man. I'm trying to figure out like, damn, how is we over? Cause I ain't went home in probably about a week and a half.
Man, and I lived right down the road.
Yeah.
Joe, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going home. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's going home.
Yeah, we ain't go home.
It's having a ball.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you how much control we had of the car. I got chased down by some punks one night. Yeah. We used that same car to go find out where they stayed at and dust their cars off and all that nature. But speaking of that, with Joe, the reason why he's not drinking alcohol now. Yeah. The man got drunk, ran out the porch. I'm talking about full sprint out the door. Full sprint out the door into the bushes. Boom. Strike one. We going down Justin Road. Boom. Strike two. Joe's trying to jump out the car, going 40, 50 miles per hour. Right. All you can see is Joe hanging out, his body hanging out the car. His foot is trying to step out the car. All you keep seeing somebody just yank his ass back in. And keep in mind, Joe is every bit of what? How much you weigh back then?
Yeah. Shit, how about, well, let's see. Back then.
You 2 something.
Yeah,
they yanking his ass.
I was big then. I was too big to try to jump out of the car.
They yanking his ass. But nah, Kyle, let's tune back into you, man. Know what I'm saying? So we done got through your high school spell. Know what I'm saying? You a solid dude. After school, where did life take you?
Man, you know,
did you graduate? Did you?
Yeah, you know, I went to Pine Tree.
Okay, you know what switched you to Pine Tree?
But I went to Longview for 2 years.
What switched you over?
But then
that's why I say some stories to go over what Kyle's talking about.
Because Joe went to Pine Tree too.
But I'll let y'all dive into that.
Hey,
go ahead.
The crazy thing about that is I was playing basketball for Longview, and that's the only thing that really kept me like focused on doing my homework doing my work because they was on some no pass, no play stuff back then. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pass my classes. You know what I'm saying? So because I want to be able to play basketball and I like playing basketball, and I end up Coach Martin ended up leaving. He left us, and we got a new basketball coach, and I'm finna become a junior. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to. Now I'm finna become a junior. I'm ready to play varsity basketball. You know what I'm saying? So he came in and moved up a whole bunch of freshmen onto the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? And then me and the new coach, we end up getting into it in practice. He kicked me out the team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at home like, dang man, going to school, really ain't focusing on my work. You know what I'm saying? Barely passing classes, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, mama, look, check this out. I want to play basketball. They done kicked me out the basketball team. And me playing basketball is the only way that's going to make me really you know what I'm saying? Really focus on my work and pass my grades so I can play. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, what you trying to do? I was already driving too. So I was like, well, you know what I mean? I want to go to Pine Tree, but that's out the district. I was still living on Little Street, so I was out the district. So I ended up using AJ address out there in Saddlebrook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waking up and just driving to Pine Tree. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I went down there. Joe ended up coming. A couple of more people from the basketball team. They weren't feeling the coach either. They came too, you know what I'm saying? And then Coach God called us all in the locker room one day in his office and he was like, hey man, what y'all think about playing Longview? I said, man, put him on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? I want to play Longview. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all feel, but I want to play Longview, man. End up playing Longview. We blew them out by 20. I know I had 20 points myself. You know what I'm saying? But I graduated from Pine Tree though. You know what I'm saying? I went on, took that on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Was still Longview or? Yeah, always. You know what I'm saying? Because when I leave Pine Tree, I'm coming right back to Lily Street. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I probably only hang out with him, Joe, AJ. Man, I ain't know. AJ had us at man, AJ had us at so many of these Pine Tree parties and these fields and these drunk. Oh my gosh. And then I remember one night AJ got stabbed somewhere, remember?
Man, it's a lot of shit.
AJ got stabbed and cut up and
it started with Bailey. Bailey got hit with the pool stick.
Yeah.
I missed that story.
Yeah,
I remember the stabbing. I don't remember the pool stick.
Yeah, man. That's how I got started, man.
Everything really, man, bro, it's really crazy when that you sit in the canal. I remember and shit. So really, I went to Pine Tree first.
Yeah.
Then you came over there. But I kept telling you to come over there. I was like, man, go on, come out here, bro. I said, man, there's a lot of white folks, but we can run this bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, we gonna
I'm
work
not really
this
in
out.
that picture yet. I'm not. I'm there, but I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, you really was.
I was there for the Pine Tree trip, but at first I wasn't there.
You was there, but
I was there with Cars. I wasn't there with you.
Yeah.
Me and you was enemies at first.
Yeah.
And me and Cars.
we were cool first, then it went there.
No, it wasn't. We was.
We were cool.
They were trying to jump on me.
I wasn't trying to jump.
They were trying to bully me.
But that's a
hey
man. The shit. It's so many levels you can say. Cause like I say, really Pine Tree, that shit really what got us hustling though.
It really did.
If we would have wanted to tell the truth,
I'm talking about we ran into all kind of type of things at Pine Tree. I'm talking about these boys out here on everything.
Yeah.
And we started,
they on everything, man.
That's really how everything started on the cool. It's man, there's so much history. I don't know where to start.
I tell you what, Kaz, what's your earliest, greatest memory? From back then, you know what I'm saying, our childhood, with us all together. What would you say was your time in your life? What did you remember? That you realized
all us?
Yeah. That you was living in the moment. I can't think of one off back myself.
But I remember you from middle school.
That's what I know. We were like in middle school.
Yeah.
But I was saying when I first met you with Rudy. But we all linked up that night with me, you, Dunn. And remember Rudy had took his mama car.
Yeah.
And we got flashed that night. We had, you know what I'm saying? It was really like
80. I think we was on
really a movie, man. We out at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We just riding around.
Yeah.
We smoking weed out of paper.
Out of paper.
Out of paper.
Out of notebook paper.
We riding around, man. We didn't. I think Carzell was driving.
I think so.
Carzell was driving. This man then went over that hump on 12th Street on the other side by 300. The man then went in. I'm talking about we dove there. Everybody neck broke. So we all in the car arguing. You know what I'm saying? We get on 80. We riding up 80. That Carzell, you can't drive. Woo. All of a sudden, girls just get the hitting their horn. Boom, 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 boom. They flash us. So we out. It was a time to be alive though.
Yeah.
We always stayed in something, especially when we took the car.
Yeah.
Rudy was different. Like I said, I want to save a little room for Rudy to tell his story, but I do remember Rudy taking his mama car, knowing that woman had to go to the post office the next morning. Yeah. And we was at the wild thing. Yeah. That's a wild time.
Yeah.
And then to come home and act like ain't nothing happened. You remember we was supposed to got kicked out and Rudy was like, no. And we stayed the night at Rudy's house when his parents tried to kick us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wild time.
Rudy was a different breed.
He's a different breed.
For real. Rudy was a different breed, man.
He was.
And he was going to foster with Flip too.
I hate the day that he met me. I hate the day he met me.
He was going to foster.
I wasn't a bad child.
Nah, you wasn't.
I was in the mix, but I wasn't bad though. I was gonna fight everything else on the sun, hustle, all that shit. But the problem was Rudy got introduced to weed, and the weed got introduced to him. Yeah, and they became intertwined, and the weed let him know that, hey, we together now. Yeah, and know what I'm saying. I went over Rudy's house, and then Lime Wall was crunk up, and zero in weed, and then Rudy said, "Fuck sports," and I feel like you said earlier, how you hold on to that little situation. That's how I hold on to Rudy. Because Rudy was one of the best things smoking outside. Man,
I'm talking about the man could dribble, lay up, shoot
middle school.
Both hands.
This middle school.
You know what I'm saying? And the boy
can swim.
Quarterback. He was a hell of a quarterback. He had a big old arm. You know what I'm saying?
Cornerback, receiver.
Yeah, Desmond Simmons. Yes. Yeah, Rudy.
You would never meet somebody else like him come out of Longview. Swear to God. Everybody can talk about talent.
He was it when we was young.
Rudy was the...
He was it when we was young.
The definition of greatness.
Yeah.
He was AP class. Yeah. Smart as hell.
Yeah.
Football, basketball. The man won a competition in swimming. And he wasn't a swimmer.
Yeah.
At the house, they bet that man some money at the high school to swim. I used to make money off Rudy in high school. I'm telling you, man, Rudy was something different, man. And just to see where live transition, like I said, I didn't talk to Rudy in public about it. You know what I'm saying? But just to see where live transition did, I know that's not where he want to be at.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Compared to where he was at. Because like I say, what's going on? Y'all don't remember y'all running the 2-on-2s at the high school and y'all was actually, you know what I'm saying, smashing niggas? You know what I'm saying? On the court? Man, that shit different, man. Yeah. I would have put my money on Kaz and JT any day at high school. And we're gonna walk away with the bread.
I swear.
It was a real live hustle. But like I say, man, time change, people get older, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Man, life.
Yeah. But I hate it went down like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot. Our freshman year, I know for a fact it was more talented than anything.
Anything at the high school.
We was out, you know what I'm saying? I remember, I'll never forget when we walked in our freshman year, they was basically trying to haze the freshmen out of shit, but we was a different breed. We in that bitch and it's up. You know what I'm saying? We fighting, you know what I'm saying? It's the thugging class.
Because we had a people coming from Forest Park, that was good.
Everything.
People coming from Foster.
Everybody
Judson.
Already fighting.
See, Judson when Forest Park and Foster was always
it wasn't never really
Judson wasn't no into
Judson where you gonna get away from it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They went into that Foster and Forest Park type. You know what I'm saying? We was on some stuff like hey, nigga, I can come fuck your girl, nigga, while you over there playing, nigga. I come over there, yeah. I got me a girlfriend at Foster, and he got him a girlfriend over at
my North nemesis back then was Al. Never saw this man a day in my life until my freshman year.
Yeah.
But all through middle school, I kept hearing Al. And I was like, man, fuck Al. You know what I'm saying? Who is Al? And they're like, shit, that nigga gonna see you at the Christmas parade. That nigga gonna look. I'm like, nigga, all right, whatever. I never met Al until my freshman year at the movies. I can't remember what Coach Carter, whenever that came out.
Yeah.
They jumped the dog shit out my ass. More of the story. He got the better hand. Then after that, I mean, shit, we all kind of, I mean, that was later on in life, but I mean, in high school, I don't know how did that work out? Because me and Al had our situation going on, but we were still cool with y'all though.
Yeah, but you know, my people was in Lakeport a lot. You know, I got a bunch of family in Lakeport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you was with J-Mac at the point of time. Cause
I ain't gonna cut you off, Cars, but you and Joe gonna tell this story. Go ahead and start from high school.
Which one?
Nah, go ahead and start when y'all was in the car together with that Spiral. Go ahead.
Man, it was me, you, Air Ride, and T-Moon.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm glad we got you.
I ain't telling this shit.
Go ahead. I'm glad I got you.
In 2025.
JT here for a reason. We're gonna talk about it. Go ahead.
Man,
go ahead.
We had them agenda book.
Yeah.
Remember I had a bunch of them hoes. You threw that bitch out the window and hit a nigga in the head. And they started chasing us.
Yeah.
Nigga, high speed chase. I'm talking about not no man, a chase. And I was like, man, we was at the time, I said, man, Kyle flipped. That's why I say we were cool.
Yeah.
We were cool. Cause I was like, man,
I think we caught Flip until Flip to come out with the strap.
Flip the only nigga I knew had a gun at that point in time. That's how it worked. I don't know how I knew that you. I don't remember how. I can't remember the details on how I knew that you had a gun. But I knew that you had a gun, and I kept saying, man, Kyle Flip. The nigga got a gun. I kept saying and JT called and I said, man, tell that nigga come outside, bro. These niggas chasing us. Yeah. They were throwing all kind of shit in my car. So I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man, they trying to run us off the road.
What I'm saying is, so what route did y'all take from high school? From the high school, what route did y'all take?
Man, we went to high school. This shit happened on S's.
I'm saying, okay, it was on. But I'm saying, y'all had to get from the high school.
They was in the. we was at the meet.
So they had a high school. I had a speed chase with no laws.
Yeah. So so the shit. I'm trying to even think while we was in the car. It was like I think we went to go get T-Moon.
I really think so.
I think we went to go Air Ride was at your house.
Yeah.
Cause I
cause Air Ride stayed down the road from me.
Yeah. That's when Air Ride. Yeah, that's when Air Ride stayed in Bel Air.
Nah.
No, he said them apartments.
Yeah, them apartments on Lily Street.
He stayed in them apartments.
He stayed in, yeah.
That was Lil C that stayed in Bel Air.
Yeah.
Cause Lil C was with us too.
Go ahead. I'm just thinking about it.
But anyway, anytime I got the car, I was going to get JT. We were flipping regardless. It was just anytime I got the car, we finna hit some blocks. We finna be on some bullshit. I went and got JT. Air Ride was already over there. That's when T-Moon, we were fucking with T-Moon strong.
Yeah.
So I think I was like, I'm gonna come get you.
Yeah.
So we was like, fuck, we finna go get him. So we over there. That's when ABC Auto was over there. That's where shit happened at.
Yeah.
It happened where ABC Auto used to be over there by that gay club.
Yeah.
We was over there on that street.
Right on High Street, right.
That's where it popped up at. Man, we seen the nigga. I ain't gonna say the nigga we seen. And I said, man, and we were laughing at that nigga. The nigga had a finger wave. And I was just hit that nigga in the head with this bitch. I said, man, throw that bitch. And this back in the day, we used to like
2008.
Man, we used to be on some other type of shit. We used to drive by.
Yeah.
So back in the day, I used to have paintball guns. I had paintball guns, BB guns.
We
used to fill up water guns with orange juice, milk, and shoot people, shoot crackheads. I used to ride around and shoot dope fiends with them. Hang out the sunroof doing crazy shit. Throw water, man. We used to park the cars in front of this nigga house, hide behind the house and throw water balloons over and hit people's cars. Me and my done. Eggs, whatever.
Eggs,
people shit
bro,
up all day.
I wish a nigga would throw an egg right now.
This type of time we was on, I'm talking about we didn't give a damn who car it was. It didn't matter. But anyway, fast forward. We see the nigga. I'm like, man, JT, I don't know. They get the arguing. It's some shit going on.
Yeah.
JT, I'm like, man, throw something at that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. JT grabbing the agenda book. Reach out the car. Boom, hit that nigga, like basically slapped this nigga through the window. Man, in the process of that, man, it's a big ass nigga in there.
I swear.
I ain't never seen him since.
Yeah, they was
big old pump.
Yeah.
Bro, they was in the
the car is full of gay people.
Man, they was in a purple neon.
Yeah.
It was one of the purple Dodge neons. Man, I feel something. Boom. I'm in my mama car. I ain't in my, for some reason, I'm not in my car. I'm in my mama car. I heard something. Boom. Man, they threw a shoe, like a heel or something.
Yeah.
Man, that bitch, man, they throwing Noxzema bottles. I'm talking about like you remember Noxzema used to come and they throwing the pads. They throwing all kind of shit in the car. Boom, drilling that bitch. I'm like, man, hell nah. So, like I say, no offense, you know, they on the other side.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting nobody on the other side. So I'm like, man, we ain't fighting, bro. We just gonna lose them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to earth through. So they bumping the car, like hitting the car, like hitting that bitch. Like they boom, hit like the whole car shaking. They trying to get us. So I'm like, man, we can't go. I ain't going to my house. We ain't going to your house. Cause we were like, we don't want to know where we stay. We don't want to bring no attention. And back then, you know, that's when no snitching wasn't cool. So we were like, we ain't calling the laws. So I'm just like, we driving all out along on 12, everything. I'm talking about. We driving, like I'm driving this bitch like a movie.
Laws ain't nowhere.
Back in the day, I had a problem with speed. I didn't always like driving fast. I never drove fast cars. I'm driving fast. I'm talking about 100. They catch some kind of way they catch up with us. We on S's. Man, I'm driving on the other lane, everything trying to swerve through. They steady. I'm talking about they doing it. It's a high speed check. We in the dirt. We doing everything. It's this before S's had the median. Mm-hmm. So we swerving through this bitch like this. Cars coming. I'm trying to kill them. I'm trying to make them wreck. I couldn't shake them. So shit, some kind of way I was like, man, call Flip. I don't know why I knew Flip had a gun. I had went to that. But nah, we had been at your house and we seen a gun. That's how we knew. That's how we knew. And shit, so that's how they went.
I explained it. So it wasn't even about me owning the gun. So, and not to disclose my uncles now, but
it was a gun there.
In the top drawer, it was always a gun there. And all the boys in the house was sensible enough to know that, you know what I'm saying, it's a gun. You know what I'm saying? It's here, it's up whenever, you know what I'm saying, whenever something go wrong, or XYZ. Like I say, it was a house full of boys, so shit. I saw a bunch of shit that were the normal I'd be like, oh nah, this ain't it.
Yeah.
But to me, shit, this normal. Like how you go outside and killing is normal and fight, you know what I'm saying? In the black community, that's normal. Yeah. But to a white person, oh my God, y'all really look like this?
They should.
So to me, it's super normal. I'm seeing money. I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying?
Activities.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in my mind, this a regular day for me. And so when they call me, I'm like, shit, hey, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll be outside. I'll be on the front porch waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll be on the mail. I'll sit on the mailbox. Actually, I said I'll be outside waiting on you. Man, these niggas come to this bitch doing probably about a good 60 miles per hour on a 30-mile street. Man, say, these niggas was doing about 60 miles per hour in a 30-mile residence. They irked the car. I'm talking about white smoke, jam the brakes. The little dudes, little gay dudes, they shot past. They got out the car. I'm talking about they going in. You got us fucked up. And so shit, when they finally walk up, they said, oh no, he might got a gun. They were like, nah, we good. We such. Somehow they squashed it. Everything went smooth. I ended up getting into with a nigga probably about 2-3 hours later behind another nigga. And I'm type of nigga, like I say, I'm type of nigga, I take accountability for my partner's beef. So I'm like, all right, well, nigga, fuck you. It's my beef now. Only to find out that when I go meet this nigga to fight this nigga that night, he called for backup. It's the same niggas these niggas got to.
That's when we found out the nigga was gay.
Yeah.
Them niggas pulled up. And they pulled up Nook if you book. I'm talking about straight action.
Yeah.
This time they had baseball bats. They had chains. They had everything.
They ready to get down.
I ain't worried about it. But when them niggas got the car, they said, oh no, these niggas we had beef with earlier. So now the nigga that's mad over here like, huh? And nigga, everybody already squashed the beef. So they're like, nah, we ain't trying to fuck with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got guns. Yeah, these niggas got guns. We got these baseball, but somebody over there got a gun. And I think it's him. I'm like, man, that ain't it. But speaking about beef cars, you know what I'm saying? We kind of prolonged.
I had a bad too.
Yeah.
I ain't when it got a bad too because it
was ready.
So I was ready that time.
Let me ask you this, Kyrie. What was your mind at when you got that phone call about Rick? Because you know I was the one who called you about that.
Oh man,
you hung up in my face. I had to call you back and tell you like, no, because you know we took your car down there.
Yeah.
And you flew that bitch. I think that's the fastest I'd ever made a tile in my life.
Yeah. Man, you know that Rick shit, man. Rick supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rick, that hey man. Rick was one of the coolest nigga. He was I'm talking about with rank on your ass and everything else. But man, it fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
What was your
you know what I'm saying? Because we was so young then. You know what I'm saying? We was young then. We didn't know nothing about no death. We ain't seen no death then.
I had a situation in hand that played out on my end that showed me death early. But
yeah, you know what I'm saying? To me, death was new. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't.
Yeah, I never had a.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was
one of us dying. That wasn't never running across my mind. You know what I'm saying?
With my ex-girlfriend dying, so that kind of put me in a sense of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Where was you at when, like I said, you hung up on me, you know what I'm saying? Then I called you back. We made it legit. Joe did the same thing. The crazy part is, and I will say this to make humor to the joke.
Man, we used to play too much.
Nah, damn to play too much. Everybody thought Ricky Williams died.
Who?
Running back?
Back then.
Shine, brother, man.
Hey, listen.
Shine, brother,
so listen. When Rick died, right? So when Rick died, every phone call I made, even when I got the phone call, I said, who? Ricky Williams? You know what I'm saying? Nobody said Rick as in our partner. Everybody like, damn, Ricky Williams died? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about it was from Joe to JT to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, JT was like, man, stop playing. How Ricky Williams died? You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, bro, Rick. You know what I'm saying? Our partner, Ricky Davis, you know what I'm saying? And Joe, same way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hooked up my face, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I got the phone call from Bass. And when Bass called me, you know what I'm saying? Because Bass was, I don't know if Bass was down there or
he was down there.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Bass called me and I called y'all and I was like, man. Because when Bass called me, I said, damn, man. I said, let me call everybody. Because it hit me, but it didn't hit me. But shit, once I started talking to y'all and I seen how y'all taking it and how I was taking it, I was like, man, damn. Maybe I'm still asleep. Shit,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, damn, maybe I'm still asleep. Everybody was sleep. I don't know how everybody was asleep on that night. Man, it was all sleep.
Yeah, everybody happened to. But you know what, though? This I was surgery. I ain't going to take it there. But back then, and it's crazy, JT gonna remember, we used to kill niggas back then. You remember
we used to call phone calls. That's some weird shit.
We had the whole school thinking this nigga was dead.
Yeah, we used to play. They used to call around. We used to play
like that. That's why I say we used to play too much, bro.
Like and Rick had a whole scene going. Rick played like he was dead one day, and the night went bad behind playing. We couldn't dumb it down and be like, hey, we bullshit, we playing. Everybody just took it deep and just went down with it. You know what I'm saying? It was a moment for a minute that we had to clear up. Like, that nigga not dead.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, when this nigga called, I'm thinking we on this bullshit again. Here we go, nigga talking about this nigga dead. So I'm thinking about another nigga named Rick dead. I'm like, oh, he talking about, he gotta be, he's serious. I'm peeping this nigga serious. I didn't know it was real till JT called.
Yeah.
Cause I rode with you down there. You kinda got me.
We all rode down there. I pulled up at JT.
Yeah, y'all came and got me. And that's when I knew it was real.
JT, I didn't know him, but him and Cody knew each other from the Little League football.
Yeah. That was us. It was all us.
We was coaching. We was coaching. We coached it. We started doing that coaching stuff.
Yeah,
we
had got into it.
I
say that shit. You know what I'm saying? It started with me being on probation. Yeah. Then I invited everybody else on to do it and shit. It was kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we was coaching the little kids, and I think Rick was coaching the older kids, like the first and second graders, and we was coaching like the pre-K and kindergartners.
So what was that night like? Do you remember the night once you got down there? Cause like I said, JT, you did about $130 on the highway, bro.
Down 20. What we go down 31?
All I remember is your shocks your airbags.
Yeah,
you really could have killed us that night.
Yeah, man. But
you drove the fuck
you
out
get some news like that in the middle of the night, man. You trying to go see what the hell going on, man.
We made it to Tyler in probably about 10 minutes, man. I swear to God. We was in varsity apartments in probably about 10 to 13 minutes.
Yeah, because they was
the law was just taping that bitch out.
Well, he wasn't going to school. I think all the other niggas was going to school.
Yeah, everybody was down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, going to TJC.
And shit.
And then I think I don't even know how that story went. You know what I'm saying? I
remember bits and pieces of it. But
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never just dug deep.
Unfortunately, I remember it.
I don't remember it like that. I just remember.
I remember everything.
What you got?
She Gwen basically making short and sweet. Gwen whooped the nigga. Rick was with him. The nigga started busting. Rick got hit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I remember.
That's a simplified.
Yeah.
And there's some other. I
thought it was they went back or some shit. I thought after the fight they went back. I can't remember.
I can't remember the details on how, if they went back or something like that. But it all stemmed from Gwen whooping a nigga.
It started there.
And basically, the nigga went back there. And was crying. And the reason why I remember it in detail like I remember because I ended up running into the nigga that killed Rick.
Yeah, because he got out.
But he didn't go to jail for that. He never went to jail for that.
No, he didn't.
He ended up killing another nigga.
Because it was self-defense.
It was self-defense, technically.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, they doubled back.
Yeah.
And so he fired out shots. He caught another murder.
Yeah, he ended up killing another nigga. And that's when he ended up doing some time. But I ended up running to the nigga at TSU. The nigga that killed Rick. Me and the nigga had a whole conversation. And the nigga told me why he killed Rick. And it wasn't no. It wasn't like, cause when I seen him, I charged him up immediately. You know, I'm automatic. I'm gonna tell you who was there. It was me, Ricardo, Jasmine Gregg. It was me.
Damn, my cuz.
It was Jasmine Gregg, Ricardo, me, Crystal Irvin, and Priscilla. And Bailey. And I seen the nigga. I immediately
crash
out. Chill, Kinfolk. Nah, fuck that. Run up on nigga. It's TSU homecoming. I run up on nigga. I try to get at him. They break it up. Nigga like, shit, nigga, you crying about your partner get killed, nigga. What you gonna do if nigga, you think I want, nigga basically say the shit, nigga, you know, I can take you out too, woo. Shit, a nigga hit me, I ain't about that, I'm shooting. You know, nigga basically tell, you know, he stated stuff right there. But in the process of it, that's when I started learning it's all about how you have a conversause with somebody. Cause you know, I'm arguing with the nigga and shit. And the nigga just say some real shit. Nigga just basically tell me what happened. Shit, he be like, shit, you know, he told me.
Yeah.
And then I found out from another direction too. Cause the female, I knew the female. I knew the female. I knew the female too. I actually knew her too. So she ended up reaching out to me. This back when MySpace was going on.
Yeah.
And she ended up telling me her version of it. I never told nobody about that.
Well, we used to stay on your computer on MySpace. Huh?
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Shout out to Ebony. Ebony made my first MySpace.
Hey, boy.
A lot of people.
So,
made my first.
Down there
man,
jumping.
we had everything.
Let me ask y'all though. So how did that impact y'all?
What?
As far as losing Rick?
Shit, that's
because technically the y'all, know what I'm saying, that was y'all first, you know what I'm saying, person that y'all lost the violence. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of shifted the whole city.
It changed shit. It changed shit. For me.
For y'all to be main characters. You know
for me, it was more fucked up because, you know, me and Rick had a little static. And me and Rick probably had just squashed the shit maybe a month before. Cause that's when he had that.
So it wasn't bread and butter. It was kind of still sketchy.
He had that. Nah, we were straight. We were back talking. Cause I remember he was telling me that he was. That's how I knew he was in Tyler. Cause he was down there bullshitting. Cause I remember I was telling him, I was like, "Why are you down there if you ain't going to school?" And he was telling me, you know, how he was moving and shit. And that's when me and Ricky kind of started back talking. Cause like we didn't talk for a minute behind some shit. And yeah, it fucked me up just based off the fact that that's when I started realizing, you know, you gotta tell people if you love them, tell them you love them. It ain't nothing like that. It changed me up on some other shit. Like, cause for me, I wasn't fucking with Rick like that, and then for us to start back talking, and we catching up on all the shit we ain't been talking. Like we feeling each other in. He feeling me in on shit. I'm feeling him in on shit, and then shit, you end up dead.
Yeah.
So it kind of fucked me up just based off of that. That's what fucked me up.
How your on the cars?
I mean, like a death. It was like one of my first ones that was someone that I was actually cool with. You know what I mean? To pass away. You know what I mean? Started. You know what I mean? You don't be ready for those shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the shit just happened.
All your niggas here. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, to me personally, I feel like as a boy stance, if it's your nigga, you feel like your nigga here forever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't see no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? I see us old, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Still
say
kicking it, you know what I'm saying?
In a sense that we protect each other, but we not protecting each other, but at the same time, you with me. So I don't see nothing happening to you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Then for something to happen
and then
to
you know what I'm saying? We was well known, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, fucked with us, you know what I'm saying? So you wasn't looking for no trouble with nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It being played like that, you know what I mean? It really kind of fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, Rick gone like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you really gotta settle down, like, hey man, this nigga gone, bro. You ain't gonna see this nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go over Scholar House and kick it no more, and you know what I'm saying?
That's another individual that took
fuck with Mama T and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She used to look out for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But
that's
I was
another
like,
individual that took a hard Scholar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he took it the hardest, I think. Cause him and Rick was, I think Rick was more.
They was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think they was really more fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying. They was real close.
Like I say, Scholar had an episode, man, and it was a point. I don't know. Was it you, me and you, Joe? We went over Scholar. Scholar had an episode one day where he wanted to fight us and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like he didn't want his partners over there. It was a movie scene. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit right there, I just don't. I remember it, but you know how you kind of try to forget some shit. I kind of tried to forget it, and I did good at forgetting it.
Yeah,
I remember the details, like what I just told y'all. I remember that shit because this is some shit you can't forget.
Yeah, most definitely.
But like the minor shit, I really can't even tell you like what led up to after that. Yeah. After he died, it's like a whole. That's a whole blur. Cause like I say, I took
yeah.
I ain't gonna. I can't take credit and say that I was hurt the most. But I had a different type of hurt. Yeah, I'm looking at it like, damn, man, this nigga was like, man, this nigga was tight. I mean, this nigga tatted on my hand. Man, that's how hard that shit.
I got a nigga tatted on my arm.
Mine too.
So it was just like. It was. I mean, like I say, Rick stayed with me too. So it was deep. It hurt.
It was a moment, man.
It hurt. That was
The same night that man died, man. I had a dream about that man. The same location, all that shit. But I mean, that's between me and him. But like I say, the man really shook the city though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like that was the first young death. It wasn't the first young death, actually.
Yeah.
Cause like I
still got a picture of all us in my phone.
Yeah, I still got.
You know what I'm saying? Me, Flip, Rick, and Scholar.
You know what I'm saying? Nicole took that picture.
Yeah, I still got a picture of me and Rick at the high school. Yeah, I got a picture of me and Rick at the high school.
It was like I say, man. It was a spell and it was a time. Cause like I say, he was around a lot of people. He was around Cardo. He was around a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say he touched a lot of people. And like I said, I hate it happened to him, man. But I feel like that shifted everybody's mindset to where you understood that nigga shit could happen.
Yeah, hell
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody started either thinking smarter or some people just ignored it and just kept living how they living. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now, I mean, his legacy still live on, man. But at one point, you know what I'm saying? It was something being done every summer for him.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
You right.
And it was something that was gathering pretty big goddamn beat. You know what I'm saying? It was really supposed to be a national holiday damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I say, time spells, people die down and situations die down and people just don't live up to certain things, you know what I'm saying? But in all, you know what I'm saying, he was one of the people that damn near had a national holiday for himself. And understood. I feel like his death taught a lot of kids that, you know what I'm saying, about awareness, you know what I'm saying, about situations you was in. Now it's kind of like shit, we out here living, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? If this bitch spit today, if we make it home, nigga, we gonna live to talk about it on live tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus if you pop somebody today, shit, it's a party. We celebrating the death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I don't really feel like people take time and realize what the action is caused. Or like I say, shit, even with people, you know what I'm saying? Nobody takes time and to think about, this your kid out here causing hell. Why ain't nobody going outside and spanking her ass? You
Like
know
a
what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
Or the daddy, you know what I'm saying?
We used to get whoopings.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody gonna call Miss Coretta, you know what I'm saying?
What? My papa picked me up by one leg and held me upside down and beat the shit out of me, my nigga.
If we was outside causing hell, man, 9 times out of 10, when we got home, it was already at the front door.
Yeah, you walking into it.
You getting checked.
Yeah, you
man.
walking into
now,
it.
If you causing chaos, you causing hell, man, you gonna walk through the door, you gonna eat your noodles because you're high, your chips. You gonna go to bed, man, and wake up to the same shit. I can't do nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the era we live in.
Yeah, it's different. Cause I mean, you gotta think about back then. Like as much as we did, we made everybody got right when my mama came through.
On my mama, nigga, shit.
Everybody got right.
Listen here, man. When your mama walked through, on my mama, nigga, I'm a whole different person.
Man, what?
Yeah, everybody got
yes,
right.
man.
I'ma leave. If I listen, because you gotta understand, it's a spell. Either you was there when she came, or you tried to hurry up and dip out before she came.
She even got back.
But if you was there, oh yeah, she gonna let you know she fuck with you in the door.
Before my mama got out of work that night, the dishes was put up,
everything
washed, and clean.
Oh my mama,
you don't
it's
think
a team
nobody was
effort.
even been in there.
It's a team effort.
I swear.
We cleaned all that shit up.
She don't even know if everybody been here.
All right, JT, we gonna holler at you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm in the bed, fake sleep.
Yeah, all right, JT, we gonna holler at you tomorrow. Like we some elves or some shit.
Yeah.
We gonna clean all this shit up. We could have had 7, 8 girls over here tonight and it's a party. Alcohol, everything. Ain't none of that shit there tonight.
None of that shit.
I swear to God. When she get home, same with Joe. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me pause.
Nah, we got caught a couple times.
Yeah, well, I said, let me pause.
Yeah, we did.
Joe threw a party. It was over with.
Yeah.
The neighborhood telling on Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, like I said, before the parties hit, Joe was the party. Like at Longview, before parties became house parties and all that shit, Joe
was at Joe house, man.
The problem with Joe house is
a bunch of
it's a bunch of youngsters and they punching holes in the wall.
Yeah,
and they doing XYZ. So when she come, you might got like 4 or 5 people that sleep in the house from the party. I'm a favorite. His mama fuck with me. But everybody else, she going to fuck off. So when she go off on everybody, I might get to go over here and sit in the dining room and listen to her go off. But at the same time, I'm trying to live about this hoe. Well, I'm going this morning. And Joe be like, damn, my mama say shit. There ain't nothing for about a week or 2. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't no sense to die that bitch down though. Cause I'll be like, man, y'all can't come. Y'all don't come over here till probably next week.
Yeah.
And wait about a week. Cause remember, JT, I used to be just when you was staying there, I'd be like, hey, bro, we gotta be. Ain't nobody come over here for about a week, bro.
For real.
Just gonna tell you, we probably go to your house.
Yeah.
We probably go to Skylar house. Can't nobody come over here for a little bit, man. My mama tripping, bro. She gonna come back. That's what we was on that type of level to where like my mama don't stay there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, we get to tripping too hard. She gonna come over here, bro. Like y'all ain't like I had that type of freedom. My mama had another house. My grandma died. She left me this house, but I was too young to take it.
You know what?
So we was
crazy.
like, let her stay at home, bro. Don't let her come over here.
We was all on the same playing field because I don't know if you remember JT, but J-Mac used to go to work on graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Man, everybody had it back then, bro. It was different.
It ain't like that no more. These little kids' asses is in trouble.
Yeah,
ass can't sneak out the window for shit. I didn't have to sneak out, walk out the door.
What?
I didn't have to sneak out.
Walk right out the door.
Just go.
Yeah, we walk right out the door.
Like I said back then, though, it was so much respect. Like our parents knew what was up, though.
Yeah, they did.
They really kind of, they was like, as long as y'all together, we ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Only time my mama really tripped out is when AJ got stabbed.
I'm gonna tell you something different though about us. It wasn't no whole ass nigga shit neither.
Nah,
it wasn't. When I say whole ass nigga, I'm saying like you wasn't worried about the nigga you was around. Like it wasn't no niggas that was gonna snake you and shoot you in your back.
Yeah, man.
It might be some whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying when it's involving character wise, but as far as just personal wise, you know you was in a good space. You knew who you was hanging out with.
Yeah.
That shit didn't start to the ash.
Here you go bringing up the ash. The ash was a flaw in the blueprint.
He was.
I'm
gonna say it. That shit didn't start to my old cousin.
Yeah.
backstory that nigga set us up to get robbed.
He had like
he was a flaw.
Secret animosity with niggas. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like the way. You know what I'm saying, man? Why she fuck with that nigga, man?
Yeah,
she
man.
She fuck with me, man. Why she fuck with that nigga JT, man? Yeah. That nigga ain't. Yeah, he used to feel like that around certain niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then he used to kind of get mad at niggas like
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Had animosity between us, like he ain't really like. I mean, the nigga felt like me and him were supposed to be like this. Yeah. But he ain't understand the history me and JT had. Yeah. So he'll feel a type of way about that. But I kept the nigga around because nigga, you my cousin. Yeah, you was family. So you family. So you really blood. Like you a real life blood. Mm-hmm. So you around based off being blood. But looking back, he was it's like, damn, the signs was there.
It was definitely there.
The signs was there.
We just putting them on, you know what I'm saying? And he coming back later on setting the play up on the robbery type shit.
Yeah. He was doing some shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the signs was there, you know what I'm saying? It just... We come from a culture where we was all for each other. You know what I'm saying? We was all, and he was the nigga that was the drop off, damn near. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the drop off, but he was a part of. I can
say that shit now. Now that we older, man, that nigga, man, he was the start of the bullshit, man.
Yeah, he was. No,
that happened. That's when issues came for real. Yeah, like, niggas really started getting into it.
He was getting into it with people that you had to answer for or hip him with.
Yeah.
And you right. You
right. That I'm old.
That's why I said, Kyle, earlier, I want to dive back into the stories. This when you start finding out and start talking. Like I said, it's a therapeutic session, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not here to shed darkness on situations and none of that shit. It's just, I know if you travel back in time and you talk about it right, you know what I'm saying, you get some answers out of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know I finna say it's crazy how the shit all went. Cause like I say, the shit really, I think we really, JT, we kind of jumped out the porch at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cause we started fucking with Chris. That's how it really started. Chris Carter. It was me, JT, Chris, and we weren't even fucking with Al like that. Then. Yeah. We knew Al.
Al was fucking with me. I really met Al through my oldest cousin. He was fucking with Goo and
yeah. That's why I say it's a set.
Yeah.
You know I mean, not a set, but T-Wayne. It's a different.
Him, Goo, and T-Wayne was super cool.
Me and Al didn't get cool until he got shot. We were cool. I can't say, but me and Al didn't really just click until he got shot. Because we was with
freshman year.
I was with, but originally it was me
that was my freshman year.
Yeah.
Al was what, a sophomore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Originally it was me, Chris. Originally with me and JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me that it was always you and JT before anybody else.
It was really me and JT. But I met a lot of y'all. I really was with his brother.
There you go. Yeah. I'm here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can register a little bit.
Yeah. And his brother was cool.
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot of history there. Now that I don't be thinking about it.
That's why I was sitting over here thinking. I said, man, JT, we really got to dive into the history, bro, because it's a lot of stories.
It's a lot of stories because it really was, like I say.
That's how me and Joe got cool. He was real cool with my brother at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of avenues to dive down. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you got cool because I had that fight with Clyde.
Clyde? Yeah. For your brother. Talking about Yellow Clyde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the fuck you fight Clyde?
So me and Clyde used to be cool.
For that shit.
No, Clyde got into it with his brother.
Yeah.
I don't know how the shit happened.
With Tristan?
Yeah. Yes. Him and Clyde and Tristan. Clyde came down
on about $1.25.
Bro, man. Clyde came down with a beat on. Called that nigga brother out.
He right.
He called that nigga brother out. I don't really remember him. I was cool with both of them. So I'm in the middle. He called Trees out. They arguing. Trees is standing in the door. They arguing. JT try to fight Clyde.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell nah. He too young.
That'd been more appropriate though.
But age-wise, it was 8. Man, Clyde the same age.
Clyde, man.
Me and Clyde the same age. So I'm like, Clyde, bro, he too young. Nah, fuck that. You know, Clyde from Michigan.
Yeah.
Clyde was from Michigan. Clyde talk a bunch of shit. I'm like, bro, he too young. And Teresa looking at it like, you ain't, you too little. We ain't even the same age. Of course, I'm younger than Teresa, so I gotta fight. We and the nigga Clyde the same age. So shit, I got out there, I beat up Clyde. And then me and JT started kicking it. Me and JT started kicking it after that.
Yeah.
Me and JT started kicking it. Well, I was still cool with Teresa, but me and JT just started being cool.
Yeah.
we started playing the game. We started playing Spider-Man.
Like
we was on the game all the time.
Yeah.
And that's how it just started forming.
So after school, JT, where did you take it to? I know you know what I'm saying. Did you go directly to the hood, or did you where did you go with it?
Now Scholar it got all this that job in the oil field.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? He took all of us. Me, Al, Tyler, Rashad.
What went left?
Huh?
What went on with that?
Then man, I'm talking about, bro. He had so much action going on down there during that time, bro.
Uh-huh.
We was putting 24 hours down. You know what I'm saying?
Working how much?
Probably about. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. We was probably working a good 18 though.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? But that was before frack started working overnight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The frack shut down.
Mm-hmm. That's when it was booming though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, booming. You know what I'm saying? And then he left that company and we got another supervisor job at another company. And he moved us all over. We all moved to that company.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then we started working 12s at that company. You know what I'm saying? We was working a switch out. You know what I'm saying? They work at 12. Somebody come in the middle of the night, work that 12. We'll be back there in the morning to replace them on that 12. And man,
So what happened?
We was down there.
What was the downfall?
I think the bosses of a scholar, I think they had some shady shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That which ended it. You know what I'm saying? So
was that a time period?
Matter of fact, huh?
I said, was it a time period when y'all was thankful for Scholar? You know what I'm saying? Did Scholar do his job?
Oh yeah. Cause we was all on the crew together. You know what I'm saying? We was all, you know what I mean, working the fracking is real cool when you work in the frack, because we had these Mexicans, and I'm talking about they was down for anything, you know what I'm saying, and they wouldn't work with nobody else. If you didn't speak Spanish, they didn't want to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they was laying a pipe. We was working water. Then we was
water transfer.
Yeah, we was doing the water, and they was running the pipe. You know what I'm saying? And all we had to do was come in and work the job. You know what I'm saying? Run the frack. When the frack in, they gonna come back out here, pick up the, you know what I'm saying, pipes, and move it to the next location. All we gotta do is put up to the next location and work the job for them. But it was alright though. You know what I'm saying? When that came, I was mad when that came to an end because it was good money. You know what I'm saying? It was real good money, and that was right around the time I had my my apartment too. That's how I was paying my apartment, because we was working in the oil field. You know what I'm saying? So I was just sending the money back. You know what I'm saying? Pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? Pay this. You know what I'm saying? And it was all gravy then, but after that, man.
I remember that, man. After that, where did you go? Know what I'm saying? I mean, we still in our younger years.
Yeah. But I ran across a couple of little old jobs, you know what I'm saying? I worked at UPS for a little second.
At what point did you tap into the streets?
You know
what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When did you tap? I ain't gonna say gave up on jobs, but I mean, when did you decide?
Really wasn't going right. You know what I'm saying? When, you know what I'm saying, jobs wasn't jobbing at the time, you know what I'm saying? It's going on in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? It's going well in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So I adapted to the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Doing little shit here and there, you know what I'm saying? But
what did it teach you? You know what I'm saying?
It teach me.
How many years did you tap into it? I ain't gonna say that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, for a little minute though, but you know what I'm saying? You can make some money in that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you saving your fucking money, that's what the fuck you gotta do is save your fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's what it told me. You know what I'm saying? You can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And then
can't go buy
I can spend it. Yeah, I can spend this because I still got this left over. You know what I'm saying? And I can do this. You gonna be back in the same situation every single time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't profiting nothing. So you really basically doing it for nothing.
Just playing around with real money.
You basically you playing with your fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you doing.
You
know what I'm saying? Whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? You better be doing something with that money. Why you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a jump out?
Oh yeah.
What is that like? You know what I'm saying? As far as once they hit, what is that?
I mean, shit, you better do what you gotta do.
I'm saying in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you blind to it.
Yeah, you blind to it.
What's the first thing you hear? What's the first thing you see, or what's the first thing you hear? What's the first awareness that you get? Because you're blind to it once they come. You don't know anything about what's going on outside the window.
Yeah.
So your first encounter, what do you intake?
I mean, when we was like that, you know what I'm saying? We was outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we see anything coming up the road. You know what I'm saying? If anything, do anything. You know what I'm saying? You already kind of aware of it because you see it coming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And shit.
What was your first encounter? What did you?
I mean, you know, we used to always have that burrow going.
Okay.
Rain, you know what I'm saying? Hot, cold, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That barrel going. And you know what you better do? You better put all that shit in that barrel. You better get rid of it. You better put it in that barrel, my nigga. And take that L.
Has it been? I was just gonna say, take that L.
You better take that L.
Has there been times when you thought about like, man, I'm gonna keep my shit?
Nah, never.
Okay.
Never.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Back to your first encounter. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Rain? Is it?
Nah, it was sunny day. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And they welcome
everything running like it's supposed to. And you ain't see nothing different. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no clue. Ain't nobody posted up watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit, it just happened. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so they put that shit in that barrel and you get your ass on the ground because they gonna mishandle you. That's what they try to do.
So how did they treat you?
They gonna try to I mean, when you lay down, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is what? Cuff me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already, you know what I'm saying, giving myself up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving you no resistance. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Do your job, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, do you know what brought them?
Oh, probably the traffic.
Traffic?
Yeah, because everybody around the way, you know what I'm saying, they know us personally. You know what I'm saying? People that stayed down the road and people that stayed across the street, we know them.
Yeah.
First name basis. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just think it was the traffic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I mean people coming through and know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're probably getting stopped somewhere.
So how many times would you say you got jumped out on?
I would probably say only once. Yeah, my account. Probably only been once.
And you, like you said, you cleaned up, you know what I'm saying? You got everything situated, everything was over with. Nobody went to jail, everything was. And what was that a moment in time when you feel like, oh yeah, this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's time to switch it up.
Time to switch it up.
You know what I'm saying?
To make you think
because
smarter.
you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't, you know what I mean? Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been to jail, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? If I got to if I got to, you know what I'm saying? So you might as well hold your chin up and go do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? If that ever, you know what I'm saying, was the case, but you know what I mean? But you gotta think about shit, you know what I'm saying? You got other shit to worry about, you know what I'm saying? And me being in jail,
What was you at on the other occasion? Was there other occasions? Was it? I mean, you got to be in a certain area of, you know what I'm saying, where this is going down. Was Was it times that you missed? Was it times, you know what I'm saying, that you
I missed a couple. You know what I'm saying? And just being at home and just, you know what I'm saying, not doing that everyday life thing. You know what I'm saying? So once I started doing that, I did miss her. I missed several probably. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Switched up my ways, changed me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And plus that surgery thing, that really, you know what I'm saying, changed me up. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there, it fucked me up. So that really got my beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I went through something. And it was only something that something got me through it. You know what I'm saying? It gave me another chance. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful for, you know what I'm saying, for being here and knowing what I know. You know what I'm saying? The friends that I got, I don't want no new friends. I don't want no new friends.
Yeah, I'm right
You
there.
know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
I'm right there.
I don't want to get to know nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to try to figure you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You take a lot to figure a nigga out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You take a lot to figure a nigga out.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Especially these days. Niggas, you don't really know
what these niggas thinking about, man. You know what I'm saying?
You fucked up with the niggas you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Moving, so it's like, man, I gotta figure out a whole new nigga.
I gotta see what this nigga on, what he thinking about, and what is he gonna try to take me out? You know what I'm saying? And shit like that.
This, though. I mean, I got that energy, but some of the realest people that I done met in the last 2 years,
yeah,
I don't regret meeting them.
Yeah.
Now they ain't my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not their friend, but
yeah.
I do appreciate some of the new people that I have met over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not their friend.
Yeah. But I mean
we not
my true.
I tell them.
Listens though. They listen.
Yeah, Go ahead. But you know what I'm saying? All my friends, you know what I'm saying, we been knowing each other from knee high. I don't want to meet nobody else new. You know what I'm saying? But y'all went there, you know what I'm saying, for my downs, or you want to be here for my ups. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but you know, cause everybody grew up. I mean, I ain't gonna say grew up, but as you can tell, as life go, everybody grew up and they all grew apart. Cause at one point we was all hanging with each other every day.
Yeah.
And then at some point it transitioned. You know what I'm saying, to where we was singly, individually hanging out with each other. You know what I'm saying? Some people stayed around each other, some people didn't. But at some point it was a breaking period that nobody noticed. It just started spanning out more and more and more. Like I said, I feel like everybody still got the same love and the same, you know what I'm saying, passion, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, if I show up, you know what I'm saying, my heart's still pure, you know what I'm saying? I rock with the same niggas I rock with, but I'm not on the scene every day.
Yeah.
And being the person that I was to the person that I present myself, I don't feel like the person that I'm presenting should hold to the person that I was.
Yeah, you right. Because I know I it's a bunch of people that I don't see like I used to. You know what I'm saying? But I know I see them on social medias or something like that, and I see what they're a part of, and I congratulate them. You know what I'm saying? Because when we were seeing each other, we weren't on the right path at that time when we were seeing each other. You know what I'm saying? So now that we done departed, and you doing what you doing, I applaud you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you ain't on that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And you done moved on to bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? And when I see you, man, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's gonna always be, the feeling for me is, for anybody that I fuck with, is gonna always be the same. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see you,
do you have somebody from your past that kind of turn their nose up at you or act like you ain't? You know what I'm saying? In that sense of space that they on. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all on two different playing fields, to where they really ain't got to say was, you know what I'm saying? They speak to you, but they just dust you off. It ain't no catch up. It ain't no.
Yeah. I mean, all my life, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never just. I always fucked with the same niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Always, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't never into making, you know what I'm saying,
friends,
new
yeah.
friends as I got up. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Why would I want to meet you now? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Try to figure you out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back through that. You know what I'm saying?
that
Trying to
shit
figure
hard.
you
What
out.
about when
And,
your partners bring new friends around though?
huh?
How does that work? Well, I say, what about when your partners bring new friends around?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody was to bring somebody around, hey, what's up, my nigga? But we ain't friends. We ain't friends like y'all friends. You know what I'm
You
saying?
over there, you back over there with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't friends. Nah, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like if we
That's
at my
your
house,
partner.
yeah, that's your partner.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's your
saying?
partner.
So if we at the house and we chilling, don't bring that nigga with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That nigga might
you do-
slip anything in this fight. Man, let me go to the bathroom. Man, what the fuck you mean? You should have went to the
Hey,
bathroom
so
before you
look,
got over here.
let me
Nigga.
give you a scenario though. So boom, so you in the house, you at your crib, we on Lily, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little gathering going on at your house. So
Yeah.
you walk in the bathroom, you see a motherfucker in that bitch hitting the milk pipe.
Yeah. Bye.
What do you,
I fuck around and shut the whole part down. Hey man, everybody get the fuck out, man. This nigga done ruined it. This nigga done ruined it for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
asked that
Because
because
first of all, we ain't no motherfucking crack smokers over here. You gotta take that shit somewhere else, my nigga.
but
You know
look,
what I'm
I
saying?
asked that because of the environment that we was around. So
Man, yeah, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying,
It
so if
was.
somebody was our age, you know what I'm saying? If we had Joe house having a party,
Yeah.
and you walk in the bathroom and you see a motherfucker just hitting the pipe.
Hey,
just,
get out,
I
bro.
finna say y'all already know how I'm finna act.
Yeah, cause I'm
y'all
gonna
ain't
go on
got-
and get him on, bro. I'm
y'all
gonna
already know
go. I'm
what-
gonna
how I'm finna
go on and handle it for you. Hey, bro, get out. Hey, man, come on, bro. We ain't on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be like. Certain people in my family hate the fact that I smoke weed. It's like they can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to smell like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this and this, like that. I said, man, listen here, man. Y'all better be glad I ain't on these other kind of drugs, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause this niggas around here smoking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This shit finna be legal. I hope y'all know that. You know what I'm
You just
saying?
need to be glad I ain't on crack.
Yeah,
I
man.
could
Strong
be out
out.
here-
Strong
I
out.
could
You know
be
what I'm
taking your
saying?
purse.
What?
I could really be stealing from you right
Yeah,
now.
because you motherfuckers in here sleep hard. Nigga, I can come in this room and go through your purse and get what I need for that
For real. I could
what
be
I
selling the
need.
TV, nigga.
Man, like a motherfucker.
Man.
And say somebody stole it.
Grandma, I don't know what.
Man, I ain't see it.
Yeah, nah, for real.
But
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna ask you something, JT.
Go ahead.
That is just this. I want you to be real too.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you think we all went wrong at though, as far as the friendship?
I mean, I don't really think we went wrong. I really think we grew up.
Wait, so y'all used to be close and y'all stopped being close?
Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna say this though
The
too.
reason why I say that, not to cut you off, but the reason why I say that, because it was a spell where everybody went through that we never came back from.
Reason why I can say that, and let me throw this out there. When this nigga got married, it was only some of us in it. If I was to get married tomorrow, I don't know if I would put anybody from our old group in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I don't mean that with disrespect.
I want you to understand that Dominique picked that list. I didn't pick that.
yeah. I mean that's
But,
cool.
but
I was there.
I
I
say,
was in that motherfucker.
I mean, I say,
I'm saying
I'm
as
saying
far as
like,
the lineup.
I'm saying
Yeah.
as far as like let's say for instance, if I got married in 08,
Yeah,
you would have been my best man.
yeah,
There ain't no way around it. Scholar would have been in it. Rick
Yeah.
would have been in it.
yeah,
Al would have been in it.
yeah,
It's a chance Flip might not have been in it.
yeah.
it was.
And that's just being honest. That's
Yeah,
just
that's
being
why I
real.
want you to be honest.
Because I was
That's the
cooler
truth.
with y'all than I was with Flip
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the truth.
at that
Yeah.
point in time.
Yeah.
So I would have, but now looking back to where we at now, that's why I say what you think really just, because I know what I feel like fucked us up.
What?
What you got? That's what I was saying.
How I feel like fucked us up.
Yeah.
Shit, Scholar.
So what
Man.
happened though? I'm missing part two.
I said, so I'm gonna tell you something about that though.
Shit, we just man.
I done heard that. I done heard that from 10, 15 different people.
Scholar fucked us up. My relationship, it just went bad. And like I say, and I feel like, I mean, shout out to him putting y'all in the oil field. But I feel like he did that shit as a slug towards me and Fluka. We didn't get that call.
No, I didn't. But I was friends. But I was in super tight. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying,
don't get me wrong. I had my motion too, but still, we didn't get that call.
No, we didn't.
We didn't get. It's not a bad. I mean, I get what you're saying.
I got a call on the other end.
I got a call on the other end too, and it's a reason why we got a call on the other end.
Yeah, I mean,
but it wasn't for the job.
No, it wasn't for the job. It wasn't for the position.
It wasn't for none of that. We didn't get a call until after everything, the dust settled. Then you our friend again. When you don't work there no more.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Because
but that's just being grown. I hope we mature enough to where he can hear this and he understand it. I mean no disrespect when I say that.
Like I told you, I'm always leave room for somebody to come back and
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Skylar. I ain't got
it's conversation.
At the end of the day, I got more love for Skylar and I got a lot of niggas. Yeah. Just based off of what we went through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But love can turn to hate quick. And I ain't saying I hate it. I just don't. We at a place now to where we just don't. We ain't in each other's way.
Yeah, you're right.
We just ain't
a lot of people though.
Yeah, we just not in each other's way. I ain't stepping on your toes. You don't step on mine, and I'm cool with it. But to be honest, it really shouldn't be like that.
Nah, you're right.
That's why I say where you feel like he went bad at, and it's other events that led up to that, and it's probably something that he feel like he had to move that way. I don't personally feel like you should have moved that way, and I'm not here to take that from him. So that's why I say I'm at a point where I can take accountability. Maybe I did things to make you feel like you had to move that way. Maybe it is my fault, but.
You just leave room for him to come on and explain himself. You know what I'm saying? Like you
right. See, the crazy thing about that is, man, several people done said that. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done heard that damn near all my life. You know what I'm saying? That he done did kind of something misagreement with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't see eye to eye on the situation. You know what I'm saying? And they don't end up not fucking with each other no more. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? People don't always came at me and I'll be like, man, listen. It ain't happened to me yet. I ain't saying it ain't happened, it ain't gonna do it, but I just ain't experienced it.
Yeah, and that's
you know what I'm saying? So I can't say.
Yeah, that's like being around Jack and he ain't never jacked you.
Huh? Yeah.
It's like being around Jack and he never.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So it ain't happened to me yet. You know what I'm saying. So
you can't even speak on it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I be like, man, you know what I mean. I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
Like I say, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I went through that. You know what I'm saying. But it ain't gonna be no feelings between me, you, and him. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna fuck with you and I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm just gonna fuck with y'all on two different times. You know what I'm saying.
Yo, because that's not a split. That's not somewhere where you split the relationship in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a
question. So where you feel like the relationship went wrong?
Yeah, that's what I was getting back to.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean.
Where do you feel like where do you feel like our tyrant turned? You know what I'm saying? Where do you feel like it went left at? Why do you think that we not all in the same situation? Because you could take it back to the gas station situation where your partner got jumped. I ain't gonna put a name on it, but you know what I'm saying? When it was 2-3 people that jumped in a situation where we was all one accord, but then that shit split up when Buddy got jumped.
My boy.
Your boy.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
That set the tone.
And you can't fuck.
That set the tone. Because that shit ran me hot that night.
It really did.
So know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's different spills. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it set the tone.
And I can't even lie. He reminded me about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I was like, man, I was like, man, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't put you in a situation.
He did.
Yeah, well, I said you can't say y'all.
He didn't. He didn't put me in a situation, but
it was. I
was sitting there thinking like, damn, man, is this shit going on right now? You know what I'm saying? But this nigga right here is my man's right here. You know what I'm saying? My right hand man right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? I really want to break it up. You know what I'm saying? But then I already kind of popped off. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to beat for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's why I say you stuck in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking you.
I ain't gonna even lie. I really didn't react like I should have react. I really should have took my nigga side. I really should have fucked with my nigga though.
But at the time, he was in the wrong car though.
This nigga been rocking.
He been rocking, know what I'm saying? He been rolling, know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what the tire turned for me at. That's why I said fuck everything, know what I'm saying? And I understood the assignment, know what I'm saying? Because the shit that me and this nigga been through, like I say with Buddy, know what I'm saying, don't compare to nobody else, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We done been through some shit, we done been through some times, we done been there for each, you know what I'm saying? We done had our own disputes, but at the end of the day, nigga, this brother, this, know what I'm saying? My family got history with your family, know what I'm saying? And for us to intertwine, know what I'm saying, it's match made in heaven, know what I'm saying? For us to click, how we click, know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than the person that you are to me. Know what I'm saying? That's why I hold certain niggas to certain standards.
Yeah.
But in a situation of that night, know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I got the phone call, and I don't even know how I ended up in the car with people that I was in the car with, but when I got the phone call, I was like, nah, man, this shit ain't, know what I'm saying? That ain't rocking right, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We went this shit set up tonight. But that wasn't a turning point for me though, know what I'm saying? That's some fucked up shit, know what I'm saying? That's some foul shit, know what I'm saying? But I knew whose side I was on in the situation. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's never been a time in the matter where I done chose a side from my partners from another nigga. That night I chose my nigga over everybody, know what I'm saying? Because of how the situation went down. But again, what do you think turned the situation? Because like I said, that's one of the moments for me.
Well, man.
Because you had a group that was getting money, you had a group that was partying, you had a group that was part of we fighting every week. We had a part of, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody wasn't attached to money back then. Like how everybody scream about money now, everybody wasn't attached to money back then. It was only a certain split.
They with each other though.
Know what I'm saying?
Everybody was friends.
Yeah. So what part did we detach, man? Because everybody was about money. Everybody was about, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was about partying, money, and fighting. If we did three different sections.
Yeah.
You had
but I really think.
Go ahead.
I really think that nigga was really kind of dry hating on Don. You know what I'm saying? On my nigga. But you know what I'm saying? But I really should have.
Who you think was dry hating on Don?
That's all I say to him.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
I didn't know if you was talking about that one or the other.
Yeah.
Nah, I know.
That's why I was trying. Yeah, okay.
We talking about the same person.
Yeah.
So
are you? Well, now let me ask you this: do you feel like it was a dry hate behind a relationship, or do you think it was?
I think it was.
I do.
I think it was.
I think it was a relationship. Not to speak on another man's business, but I think it was behind a relationship.
I think it was. You know what I'm saying? Really kind of like some. That nigga ain't player to me. You know what I'm saying? Literally like, you know what I'm saying? Looking at comparisons, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But my boy was that nigga.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? He was. He is. Still is. You know what I'm saying? I see this nigga every day.
He a hard competition.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He hard to compete with.
Yeah, very hard. You know what I'm saying? Because he was that. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how we got. That's how we got so close. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
even though we the same age, nigga.
That's why.
When we was always together, nigga, you was my motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? You a nigga I looked up to. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say when
I
it came
get
to
like this nigga. This nigga getting money. This nigga fucking bitches. This nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, that's man, at that time, you know what I'm saying?
That's when I say when it came to me, you, and my boy, the streets weren't ready for it. As far as female-wise and X-wise.
Man.
We was a bad
ass, man. Flip had that long ass, pretty ass hair.
It was unstoppable. It was a group that was unstoppable, man.
My boy, it was waved out the
game,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And
it was
It was a force to be reckoned with at that time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We was kind of having our way at
we was.
You know what I'm saying? We was having our way at one point in time.
You had the cars, you had the personalities, you had the swag, you had the hair, you had the weight.
Pull up in that round body. I pull up right behind him in my round body.
It was a problem.
It was
because you know what's crazy is you had girls egging your car, they overthrew them hoes, and we was in the same bracket, but they would overlook my car and egg your shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like I say, it was a time to be alive back then, man.
Nah, for real.
I hate shit.
I mean, we used to literally walk everywhere,
and then we got them cars.
Everywhere.
Because like I say, parents ain't like how. Parents cool
man, we
now.
was walking everywhere, man. I'm talking about
I walked the
2 or 3 blocks over from where we live.
How long though? Don't forget we walked the Kid go.
Yeah.
We walked the Kid go from Lakeport.
Yeah.
Behind a bunk job at that. We didn't even go meet the females. It was just we went and they was headed to the fair when we pulled up. When we walked up, they was already headed to Gregg County Fair. They didn't give us ride back.
It
was crazy.
Yeah. But nah, cars, you know what I'm saying? You used to ride your bikes to girls' houses and shit. Across town. That's wild
Sneak
shit.
through windows.
Yeah,
like
man.
Man.
Like I say, Kyle, man.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing I always did. I stayed strapped.
Man, Kyle, you always been we all got a story together, man. There's more stories to be told. Like I say, with each person you sit on the couch, the story goes deeper.
Yeah.
But like I say, I hope that Skyweezy and Skyler don't take the stories that you done told personal.
Nah, for real.
And that he actually comes on and tell his side. Like I said, I don't promote no mess. I don't.
I hope that don't nobody take this and run with it.
Yeah,
with some respect.
Yeah, because man, we straight, we cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We always been straight.
I say that in the sense that I done had two incidents on the situation of people not watching the episode and watching the snippets.
Yeah.
So the snippet give that we talk, you know what I'm saying? But once you go back and watch the episode, but the person that watches the snippets is looking at it like
they talking about me.
Exactly. I don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you caught the vibes or not, but I don't believe in it. We gonna talk, but I'm not gonna let you bash nobody. I'm not gonna let you shame nobody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always leave room for the next person to come on and, you know what I'm saying, speak that piece.
And I hope people understand that I just spoke my truth.
Yeah, no, that's why I say
really my truth. I just feel like shit, it just
there's
went
nothing
bad.
wrong with what you said. I mean, that's what you feel. You know
yeah,
went
bad.
Now, when the individual comes and sit down on the couch, however he cleans that up, I hope we can sit down as men and discuss that.
Yeah, you know for real, it's for sure.
It's not a time of now.
It ain't no anger there
at all.
That's why I hope that people understand that if this become a clip, they know that I wasn't digging it, nigga. I'm just saying, I feel like
at the point in time, that's where it shift time.
Yeah, shit went wrong. You was the center of it.
That's your personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I say, I feel kind of what you're saying, but I just feel like in my situation, I feel like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like I said, I feel like money was involved. I feel like partying, fighting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on different schedules. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on different plans.
Yeah.
I was a part of the Getting Money crew. Me and Joe vibe because when I timed out on the night, me and Joe gonna vibe and chop it up. We're gonna chill. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do XYZ. I can go over here and chill with JT now. We all getting money together. We all got a time period where it's 6, 7, where it's 10 niggas over here chilling under the fire, and we all vibing. Then you go over to the club, which I've never liked the club scene, even as a teenager. We go into the club, and niggas is in this bitch drunk, fighting. They, you know what I'm saying? They showing out for female. You know what I'm saying? They showing out for female. That's not my style. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been the type of person to get females off of with my shirt off or we acting extra hard in the club.
Trying to fight and stuff.
I'm gonna come in this bitch bummy and look trash, and you gonna pick me out the crowd whether you fuck with me or not. And if you fuck with me, that's when you learn my personality because you didn't choose me off of what I look like.
Yeah.
That's why I always say, man, I don't give a damn what I look like. You know what I'm saying? When you talk to me, you understand who I am. But if you don't reach that level, then it ain't meant for us. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I feel like everybody different because, like I say, you had a certain selection that was getting money at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had a certain people that was partying at an early age. Mm-hmm. The people that was getting money understood that, especially me, because I got robbed at an early age. I had situations that went on at an early age. So I understood what every dollar mattered. You know what I'm saying? Or before I got robbed, I understood that every dollar meant something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what deterred me from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Everybody went on my level. Everybody went on my form of thinking. Where everybody was waiting for a $5 for the sale of their partner, I was like, man, I could take this XYZ and put it in my pocket and go to Chili's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, go to Cheddar's and sit at the bar and wait for people to smell this shit.
Yeah.
And ask me where it's at. And then I'm, hello.
Networking.
You know what I'm saying? Thus, me and Joe came to Treehouse. And I got my own. I'm not waiting for everybody to come over here and spend money with me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not waiting on my partner to make the next move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been the type of nigga to make money off my partner. Like we talked about earlier on, you know what I'm saying, on your segment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for family and friend support. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the world.
Yeah.
And once you get the world, shit, you got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? You can make whatever you make, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to make happen.
Yep.
But for some people, they sit around, they waiting on their partner, or they waiting on their partner next move. And then if it don't go like how they want to go, now they going to the club. We ain't really made nothing. So we spending our money.
Spending
shit,
your
you know what I'm
wheels.
saying? You spending your wheels. Ain't no money being made. So now when the real money comes, you got your attitude because you bought your clothes, but all you got is real money to buy the, you know what I'm saying? So you revolving, man. And like I say, that deter people from people who actually getting money. Then turn around, you go to the club. Boom, we getting drunk, we getting toasted, we getting XYZ every night. Then when we leave the club, we on Facebook complaining about how live worked out Tuesday. I ain't gonna say Monday because Monday was gonna hit you. Tuesday, you ready to complain and ask God why. You know what I'm saying? Life
came on Wednesday.
Paragraph came on Wednesday. Why life ain't working out for me? Why shit ain't going XYZ?
Life is life.
But you don't realize that the nigga is sitting back and like, man, shit. I prepared for this storm, you know what I'm saying? I knew to put this XYZ back in. You know what I'm saying? That party scene don't only get you so far.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not promoting. If you're not promoting, there's no reason for you to be in the party scene. You know what I'm saying? If it's not helping your brand or building your brand, that's retarded for you to be there. Because after that, it's just a party and you partying with demons. You might not be as drunk as them, but me, I'm always sober in the atmosphere. So I could just see everybody just partying, turned up, everybody's eyes roll back to their head. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lit is what they call it. You know what I'm saying? They turn. All I see is demons.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? If somebody bump you gonna turn up and act the fool.
Yeah.
Whole club and go to shit. Everybody got a bad attitude. Why in the fuck would I set myself in that environment? If I ain't on stage promote myself, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not on stage, then there's no reason for me to be in that party. Because it's nothing but drama and trash just flowing through your ears. The music already turning you up to where you want to punch your next door neighbor anyway. Then for you to get the alcohol in your system, now you don't remember, you out your body, as far as Boosie would say. So boom, when you fight, you don't feel bad. You feel like it's a part of the mess. Everybody triggered a mess. So I just ain't that type of person that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been the type of person to follow that trend as far as when we go outside, we fighting, you know what I'm saying? We turned up, the bottles turned up, because you go inside the club, you're paying $200 for a $30 bottle anyway. Yeah. Retarded. But I ain't trying to dive deep into it, man. It's just something that people got to wake up to. And like I said, it's 2025, man. It only gets worse for the generation.
Yeah.
But like I say, even with Truth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only club that's for black people. But by the end of the night, the parking lot is ran to shambles, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's rushing to fight. When you should be looking at it as like how you just saw Sinners as a juke joint. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in that motherfucker to have a good time, go home safely to their kids, XYZ. But the white man that's standing outside the door is a nigga that's standing outside the door now. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you to turn your life into a dark situation.
Yeah.
Or provoking you to turn into a dark situation. Because ain't nobody saying, man, hey, leave it alone, man, go home. That ain't it. Nah, everybody got their phones out waiting for the next, you know what I'm saying, the next scene to happen. When you should have, you know what I'm saying, came to this building with it. We're going to turn up, we're going to have a good time, we're going to have a pop bottle, we're going to get drunk. If I fall on the floor, you going to hit me up, get me to the house, XYZ. Yeah. Now, if I see my opposition in that motherfucker and I'm drunk, I'm liable going to steal off on you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it, man. I feel like that's the only thing that represents us as black people is Club Truth, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it shouldn't be about throwing slugs and throwing elbows. I feel like it should be about a good times and getting drunk. sloppy drunk. If you ask me, fall out on the floor and pass out. At the end of the day, get your ass up. Know what I'm saying? You made it home safe.
Yeah.
Type shit. That's the vibes I'm looking for. But that's somebody else's business that I can't conduct on.
Yeah.
But I feel like as far as the culture, the only culture in East Texas, I feel like it should be somewhere. It should be a safe place for black people.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's somebody else's business, and I can't speak on that. But it all starts on that microphone. If you preach on the microphone,
nah, for real.
Know what I'm saying? I feel like if you preach that on the microphone, know what I'm saying, hip your partner to the car. We ain't doing this tonight. I feel like they help out a lot.
Hopefully somebody heard.
I mean,
for real.
on the mic, but yeah, Kyle. I mean, I do. You know what, Kyle? Step on them cars. Where we go? What we pull a while ago?
You didn't even answer this question.
Who did? Man, we not finna bring that shit back up again.
You just tell it. You might want to answer.
What do you think your purpose is in life? This?
There you go.
I feel like what do you think your purpose is? I feel like it's this. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like it's a situation where anybody is outside to where they have a comfortable place of talking and feel comfortable with venting. I feel like when you sit on this platform and you get to talking and you have a few drinks, or even if you don't have a few drinks, at some point you're gonna want to express yourself. And I feel like this is a platform to do it on, because I'm not judging you. I'm not none of that shit. If anything, I'm trying to walk you through it or talk you through it and give you some type of hope through it. And Joe gonna give you his opinion on it. I can't say whether it's hope or Lord said he might give you the dark side of the situation. But at the same time, it's a prediction. I ain't gonna say prediction. It's a perspective of what I would go through in your situation or how I feel about your situation, whether it's wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in that moment, my words might help you and they might not. And if they don't, I feel like if you open your mouth up and you speak on this platform, we can get down to the root of it. You don't need a counselor. You don't need XYZ. You have a platform right here that if you're not afraid to talk in front of a camera, because I cut the cameras off, all I give a damn. But I mean, I feel like it's a platform where you can talk like how you talk today, Jakaz. I mean, how you talk today. Like I said, you shed little tears today. I'm not here to point fingers at your tears. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk through them. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? We trying to laugh at the end of that tear type shit. That's pretty much where I'm at with it, man. That's what this platform is mean. I feel like I'm in the right space and the right time. Like I say, I do a lot more shit beyond this, you know what I'm saying, with the camera, videography, XYZ. Yeah, I feel like I'm around exactly where I'm supposed to be. Kaz, what you got?
I heard that.
Where you pull from? Did you pull? What did you pull? Did you pull from them? Did you pick a chord?
I pulled from here.
Did you pull from the top? Did you pull from the top?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We only pull from the top. You can't peek.
Oh nah.
Okay. Let that go.
Does the number of past partners matter to you?
Like sleeping wine?
I guess does the number of past partners matter to you?
They basically saying like, do it matter like your significant other? How many people?
Go ahead, Joe. Because you just talking about knocking people's head through the floor.
I ain't gonna date you if your yard is too long. It's simple. I ain't. Nah, I'm cool on that because I believe. But see, for me, it's a spiritual reason why I ain't going down that road. Now, I ain't supposed to be answering, but I go on here and answer.
You got to double at the car.
Yeah. So basically, for me, do it matter? No, it don't matter because I'm not gonna never ask you, so I would never know. Cause I'm one of the kind of people that ain't my business. What you did before me, that's your business, and everybody got a story. So I ain't here to judge nobody if they used to do this, do that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Long as you ain't still doing it, then I am gonna put your head between the stove and the microwave, and I'm gonna put you in the refrigerator. But if whatever you did before me, nah, that shit don't really matter. I mean, everybody got a story. Everybody got a story. Yeah. But I am at a point now from a spiritual standpoint, I do believe in energy. And if you have not accepted you as you and you out here doing a lot, this shit gonna rub off on me.
Yeah.
I feel like That energy transfer is real. When you out here hitting this person, hitting that person, hitting this person, you picking up shit from them, and who they been fucking with. So if you hit, if a female hit 10 niggas, she got 10 traits from them 10 niggas in some total way. I don't want to give you my trait, and I don't want them traits.
Because it say when you ejaculate into a female, it lives up to 7 years. Yeah. So therefore,
she did. So if she got 20 bodies, you got 20 different energies. So
20 different personalities.
I'm a firm believer that if you messing with somebody, either sex, either direction. Me and a man messing with one woman either way, I feel like if she depressed and you messing with her, you gonna be depressed in some type of way. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a situation where I was fucking with a female. She had a lot going on. I started having a lot going on. I didn't have this shit going on until I started fucking with you. Mm-hmm. But like I said, that's
how do you feel about people carrying childhood trauma into the relationship? Was saying that,
man, people doing that. Heal me. People doing that, man. People, let me tell you something. When it come to a relationship, what I didn't learn, and this is basically when I was speaking on that purpose shit earlier, bro, you got to come right. You can't expect to get in a relationship and be with somebody that's gonna make you happy. A lot of people out here dating because they like, oh well, I don't only want to be with you if you make me happy. That's retarded. You should have been happy. You supposed to build me. I'm supposed to build you. Ain't nobody supposed to be making nobody happy. We supposed to be happy and together and trying to get. That's how you get ahead. Mm-hmm. A lot of these relationships, when you be hearing people cheating, and I don't like to, dwell on that type of shit because that ain't my place. But a lot of times that shit be going on because you got somebody over here who they didn't take care of themselves. They not mentally, they not 100%. If you over here not 100% and you trying to be in a relationship, then you gonna be missing a part of yourself. You gonna be trying to fill in spaces and fill in gaps and voids. You need to be 100, man. I had to leave my old lady for months because I wasn't right. I didn't talk about that on episode. I had to step away from her because I felt like she was in a better place. She mentally was here, there, doing this, doing that. I wasn't living like this, so I had to get the fuck out her way because I wasn't finna bring her down. I was ready enough to get the fuck out her way and be like, hey, I ain't the one for you because I ain't doing right, and I don't even want to bring you down, have you stressed out, doing all that. Most people don't do that. They'll stay in a relationship just to have just to say they got somebody, knowing they ain't 100. This person over here ain't got nothing but gold for you, but you gonna have them copper every time. Hey, man, I can go deep on that, but hell no. Leave folks alone, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Kyra. Step at it.
I mean, it do kind of bother me. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I mean? Because especially if you from around here and you done been from the north side to the south side to the east side and to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? So if you just out here in these streets and they know you for get it up, you know what I'm saying? You fuck around, get it up while we together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And anyway, if I start anything anyway, you know what I'm saying? I really want to take it as slow as it is till we can get this ball going like it's supposed to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, however slow you want to take it, hey, come on. I'm just taking slow as it is, cause all them, I don't want to run to a nigga in the street and I hit that shit, man. He hit this shit. Hey, man, I don't want your sloppy seconds and your hand downs and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you having sex or making love to anybody, you get into that shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? You might start loving that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she handed it out as soon as you clock in and work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying? Your past what type of niggas you fuck with? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. If you fuck with these type of niggas, I mean, you not my type. You know what I'm saying?
Be one of them niggas.
Yeah,
am I one of them niggas?
Want to be one of them niggas.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. Am I one of them niggas that you just start taking?
Yeah, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I mean? But
what the call say?
Let me see it, Jesse. I'm so slide it through. Yeah, that's a deep question. I can
Does
really
the number of your past partner
that.
matter? Yeah, that's what I figured it said. No, I do. It doesn't at all. The more matters, the more better. I want a hoe. Let me tell you something. Don't come in here with that boring bullshit. Let me tell you something. I'm not asking you to go out here and fuck XYZ, do XYZ, none of that shit. But I will say, I ain't looking for no boring time. I'm not looking for no bullshit
I understand.
You don't get that from somebody who playing to be good.
Nah.
Because I don't know if you pay attention outside, and I'm not finger shaming or blaming anybody, but the hoes are winning.
I'm gonna tell you something else that's kind of crazy though. This might be controversial. Hoes really be the best ones though.
The hoes are winning.
Like the females I didn't fuck with, it's been like hoes.
They're winning.
Cool, and they ain't about on the sexual level.
They cool.
They just tend to be the coolest ones because they don't be on that bull. They be under. They already on that bullshit,
bro.
So they kind of letting you.
I'm gonna give you a prime example.
And you gotta keep them in that at that point.
Check this out. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Man,
the only way they fuck up is if you fuck up. But I'm gonna give you a prime example though. Think about your side hoe. Side hoe does everything in her nature to please you, and she don't do it on purpose. She just keep it cool. She listen.
Yeah.
She listen to you. She fuck you, she feed you, XYZ. Man, girl, she ain't doing none of this shit. She already X'd out. Boom, bye. So let's just say you get with the side piece. The only way they fuck up is if you out here fucking up. Because like I said, emotions get involved first of all, then you start slacking off. You know she was a horny fuck when you met her. You know she like to fuck regularly. You was drilling up, beating her back in left and right when your ass was in a relationship. Know what I'm saying? But once you got her and y'all became a relationship, you start slacking. That ain't her fault because she like to fuck.
You right. Yeah.
She like to fuck. She likes to keep everything in trees. That's why she should stay the side piece because she understands that it's fun over here. That relationship is not fun. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Nah, it ain't.
Because over time, let me tell you something. Girls get bored. And I'm not singling out girls, but girls get bored. So you got to understand that if you're not taking on trips, if you're not, you know what I'm saying? That first of all, they get bored on fucking. So that's going to piss you off the rip. But as far as flights, going out, if you ain't out here standing up to robbers, you already lost. If you ain't out here getting robbed in dark alleys and beating the robber up, you lost. They're like thrill. You better be riding through the hood selling pounds for her to stay intrigued. Your ass is in trouble if you're not.
Yeah, and I'm finna say a lot of time they be getting the thrill off the fact that you got somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a thrill right there.
It's a thrill.
She looking at it like, oh yeah, I got this nigga over here doing this, and he got a whole female. That's
all about excitement for females. And like I said, I know you here. I'm not trying to take it away from you. I want your side of the story too. But for me, females like excitement. Know what I'm saying? So the moment you dial down on that excitement, know what I'm saying, you lost.
A lot of times,
because she might not cheat. But she's starting to get miserable. She's starting to get...
Yeah, she might get bored based on the fact that you left your old lady.
Yeah,
that was her excitement.
That's what I'm saying.
That was her excitement.
I'm just saying once you get in a relationship, though. Once you dumb that relationship down and you start coming home and sitting on the couch from either being outside or going to work.
She got you to herself. She bored in the bitch.
She bored in a motherfucker because it was a time when you had to sneak out the house. Yeah, you had to sneak out the house. You calling at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah.
But now you calling at 2.
Hey, what you doing?
5. You texting all day. You hear out.
Know what I'm saying?
This nigga, it's over with.
It's over with, bro, because it's a time and point when she wanted to sneak. When she was cool, she sneaked out the house to come see her.
She liked that.
That was excitement. Like, nigga, you can get jammed up tonight, nigga. Your old lady can follow you over here. A problem.
I hope she follow you over.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this bitch up. That's excitement. But the moment that she realized that all you do is come in from work and you sit on this goddamn couch and you ain't doing nothing but want some ass and something to eat, nigga, you're boring as fuck.
Yeah, you need to go back over there.
Matter of fact, nigga, I'm boring as fuck. I'm gonna go mow the yard. I'm gonna go do X, Y, Z. I'm gonna handle the business around the house.
She never wanted that.
No,
she never wanted none of that.
The previous life I had was exciting.
Yeah,
was lit.
Yeah,
fuck the streets up.
Yeah,
I'm coming home. I'm the man. But at the same time, Now I'm on the couch. I'm good with watching goddamn Netflix until I go to sleep. I'm gonna take the time that we were supposed to have together and go outside and practice with my little boy.
Yeah.
In her mind, oh yeah, I remember we used to go do XYZ at this time, but now the little boy involved. He a whole ass nigga. It really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He taking our time. But that's what I mean by females get bored. It's not them personally. I'm not holding them accountable. But at a certain point in growing, the man only concentrate on pleasing the female to where he knows that he got to go work and he got to go do XYZ to satisfy this woman. And his body does get tired. But as a female, nails, hair, you know what I'm saying? Vacation, appearance, all this shit matters to her when she goes outside. So you got to fulfill that type of shit. And once you slack up and you start, I ain't gonna say slack up, but once you start getting in the grind of taking care of a woman, take care of the household, your daily duties of being freak nasty and wanting to go places is gonna decline.
This nigga said
freak nasty. That was a hell of a word, wasn't it? But yeah, you're gonna decline, man. And like I say, for me, man, I don't give a fuck about who you fuck with. We can go talk to that nigga in Walmart tomorrow. I wouldn't give a damn, because if this area of mine is ruling the nation, bro, I'm that nigga at that moment. Know what I'm saying? If a nigga can backdoor or somebody from the past come backdoor me and hit what I had, then obviously that nigga is a better sportsman than me.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But in my bracket, in my mindset, and from when we was kids, I've always been a dominant species. You know what I'm saying? Anything I didn't hit. So it's either I'm first or I'm second. I ain't never gave a damn about being last.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Because if you come back and fuck with me, we fuck around. But if you go over here and you choose this nigga, then he was meant for you. But majority of the time, a female was meant for me. So therefore, nigga, it's me. So the moment that you show up and you show me that you are the nigga that she chose, by all means, nigga, she need to be with you. But for me to care about the niggas in her past, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. Them niggas can sit down today. Them niggas sit over in this corner while she sit on this couch. I wouldn't give a damn. He can whisper to her in her ear when they go to the bathroom. When she play for it, the nigga, he won. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them niggas you finna go in the back room and y'all gonna whisper together and y'all gonna set up a play. I'm the weenie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna sit on this couch, nigga, and have faith in this shit, nigga. When you go in the back room and this nigga whisper in your ear, you gonna reciprocate it, but you gonna throw the shit in the trash once y'all walk off from each other. I'm not telling you to diss a nigga off the muscle. You ain't got to be no dick and be like, nah, nigga, I'm with this nigga. XYZ. I don't give a damn about that shit. Flirt, get your flirt on. Do whatever you need to do. But at the end of the day, nigga, your house, like, you lay your head down with me.
Yeah.
So where you going with it? Y'all can fuck tonight. Matter of fact, did he make you want to leave me or stay with me? If you gonna come in this house with an attitude, nigga, you need to go over there with him. But if you just did that for a spell and you coming back over here with me, you know what I'm saying? Man, those, my nigga. I'm not butthurt behind it. Everybody, she ain't nobody human. I don't got a pet. I got an old lady. Know what I'm saying? I'm not holding you to no standard. You human. If you seen an old Jones and y'all want to fuck around, if you fuck with that nigga made you feel a certain type of way and you feel like you need to go back over there, bye. Know what I'm saying? But if you fucked with him and it's on your conscience, I'm not gonna tell you to express yourself and explain the XYZ, but nigga, that's between you and your mind. But if you come and lay in this bed, you know what I'm saying, and you know this was where home at, nigga, this where home at, bro. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna press the issue. But yeah, this on you, Shnar. I just spent a lot of time on it.
Do the number of past partners matter to you? Yes, it does. Because I'm scared to catch something. Yeah, and everybody be sleeping with everybody. And that's not something I want.
Well, we talking about meeting though, like y'all on a date. Why? You know what they call it on?
No, I don't ask that on no date. I'm not supposed to ask that like on the first, second date. No, but if I know, like, oh, he done slept with so and so, no, I don't want to talk to him.
Okay, so let me drop this. So if he say, man, I done slept with 120 girls, man, at what point does your mind turn? Like, did your mind turn when he said that, or are you gonna give it a chance?
No, when I find out who it is.
No, we're not talking about who it is. I mean, the card don't say that. I'm just asking though. The card don't say that. Like, we're not finding out who it is. He just said, man, I slept with her.
Now I feel because we grown too. So what age? Because then you got to start asking a bunch of questions. What age you start having sex?
We 25.
Yeah, like.
I mean, we 30.
You know what I'm saying?
That number should be high at our age.
Like, if you telling me how many partners you got, but if I know who it is, and like.
So boom. So you 25, right? So you kind of like almost out of the college era. So y'all went to high school. Y'all went to college. Now, you know what I'm saying? He didn't transition out of college and now he's here. And he said, yeah, my body count 120.
That is a lot though. So I'll be kind of iffy.
It is, but it ain't.
To me, that's a lot. So I'll be iffy.
It
I'll
is.
Be like,
he went to college.
Yes, that was still.
University.
College and be where I would go crazy.
University though. And he be honest, it's 120 count. Because you got people that run through 120 in a month.
Yes.
So.
I'll be iffy. I start asking questions. I'm nosy though, so I tell them.
Okay, yeah.
I want to know who was that. Do I know any of them? You wouldn't ask questions,
man.
I'm not asking no questions, bro.
I'm nosy. I ask questions.
Like I say, everybody.
I do too. I want to know.
I'm gonna ask questions.
120.
I'm like, do I know them? Or
when I went in, you was a virgin, man.
Are
it
they
starts
my
with me.
Do I know them? Are they from Longview?
So friends really matter to y'all.
Friends?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't sleep after my friends.
No. It's not the point of. You saying close friends. I respect that 100%.
Okay.
I'm talking about like as far as like high school, y'all was kicking it. Y'all ain't.
Okay, no.
Okay, that's why I'm going with it. Like we in Longview, you know what I'm saying? We in Longview. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
damn, ain't nobody gonna be with nobody.
It matter.
Yeah.
How?
That you speak to?
I mean, we just can't be cool. That's just me. I ain't saying it's right. I'm just telling you. If I fuck with somebody and I know that, and it's a nigga I'm not fucking with that nigga, bro.
Oh man,
that was in middle school that you talked to.
We be cool.
Yeah, you feel me? You can take it back to elementary, bro.
Meaning, when I see you, you know, I shake your hand with the woo, but we ain't. Nah, bro, we ain't finna do all that.
We just still be cordial.
That's just. I mean, that's
just like a girl I know. She about close for me, and she just talked to my boyfriend, but she don't know I know. But my boyfriend told me I should still close to her. I be like, hey, girl.
See, this is how I look at it. I mean, you probably gonna be like, dang. Man, that's just like wearing the same drawers, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not, bro.
Let me tell you something.
They didn't sleep together though, so they probably wouldn't have good.
Let me tell you, y'all talk.
It don't even matter if they sleep together. To me, I don't care.
You say that because we two different people, so it's not gonna matter.
And people do be like, "Oh, why you sleeping here?" But
I don't care about that, man. I done been in a situation. I done been in a situation where people done said some shit like that. But I mean,
you know what I mean? With it, like y'all locked in the way they was locked in.
That ain't with them niggas. Just different people. Know what I'm saying?
It's just too close. Like I say, if me,
I ain't saying hanging out every day. I'm saying like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm speaking.
Oh, you saying if y'all was like cool besties?
Nah,
I don't go behind nobody I'm cool with. That's what I'm
saying.
I meet a female, I be asking questions though, but I'm nosy too. So I be like, damn, you talk to, and they be like, yeah, you talk to your homeboy. Damn, the job smashed. They be like, yeah, then I don't want to be there because I don't want. We both seen you naked. It's just too close for comfort for me.
I don't care, bro.
For me, that's why I say,
don't care, man.
For me, boys.
For me, it's just too close. I don't want to do that.
I don't care, bro.
Like, nah, bro. We just too close for comfort.
I feel what you're saying, cause like I say, but I mean, I understand I stay in a small town, bro. So somebody that I might actually love, I fell in love with, I might actually like, bro. Somebody in my circle didn't ran through it. Like I said, if I hold my partners up to the same standards that I hold them up to, like they cool, they player, they XYZ, I expect them to spin the block somewhere.
Mm-mm.
And I can't say that.
Go spin the block with.
Man, bro.
It's enough of them down. Go spin the block on that.
You can't say that though.
Let me tell you something. I'd rather you fuck with a nigga I don't like.
Let me tell you something though.
This is a cool ass nigga.
Check this out though.
I just don't like him.
But check this out though. I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all thinking right now. So look, check this out. What you just said was the same thing that the celebrities do. When one celebrity talk to somebody, not all the celebrities want that person.
I ain't doing that.
Lori Harvey, what's her name? Everybody want Lori Harvey.
I can't handle it.
I'm not even looking at Lori Harvey because I mean,
cause she didn't been through. I put like, let's say, Vince,
if you gunning for somebody that you know your partner's mess with, that's crazy.
If I blew up tomorrow, I don't want Rihanna. And you know how I feel about Rihanna.
Yeah, you like Rihanna.
I like Rihanna on that level, but I really don't want her because, bro, it's too many people in the head. Like, I don't feel comfortable. Let's say, for instance, me and Drake got to do a song, man, and then me and Drake vibe, we do the song, we cool. I fuck with it, and then it's like that. Nah, I do. I'm gonna be like,
y'all wouldn't homeboys. Y'all don't owe just no loyalty.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I guess I'm looking at the type of nigga I am.
No, man. Let me tell you something.
I ain't gonna go that route.
If you go in there, this is awareness.
Yeah, they
bro.
gonna do
this
that to
is
me.
what you feel realize.
I know they gonna do it to me.
This is
but
awareness.
I ain't gonna do it to you.
What you mean? Listen, this is awareness. So if you brought Rihanna on your shoulder, on your arm, in that room, and Rihanna went over there and squinted her eyes at Chris Brown and walked to the bathroom with Drake.
It's over.
That's on Rihanna, bro. You cannot sit up there and say that you brought her in the room to hold her up to a certain standards. If she showed you that she's willing to fuck,
I ain't speaking on that. I don't. If that's cool, if they go down like that, I can handle it.
I'm saying it's the same sense though.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is, bro. Because you're sheltering your woman from coming outside or being in a certain situation because
it's not gonna be.
If you find out that that they didn't been in a relationship, then you done with it.
But see, I move. That's why I say that ain't gonna matter to me,
bro.
Because I move so slow with somebody. Bro, I don't be with no. Bro, it take me about a year to be with somebody.
She could have smashed Chris Brown and Drake, and I'm walking that bitch with my head high. Like I say, I've been plugging her all goddamn year.
Because it obviously wasn't that good, or it wasn't.
Come on, man.
They're not even together no more.
Come on, bro.
Cool.
And if you tell, like I say, don't get me wrong, because this spells word, nigga, I was your last best. Don't get me wrong. There's always the title of that person, but in my mind, if I'm judging you. Until you show me different, bro, I'm gonna keep moving how I'm moving, bro. I don't give a fuck who walk in the room. It's me and you, bro. And once you show me that this nigga presence is better than mine, you need to probably graduate yourself over there.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm gonna hold my goddamn head high and say, nigga, I'm jugging in your back. And I know that what I'm doing it matter.
Nah, cool.
Now, let me tell you something. Show me different. And I'm gonna let your ass go. If anybody will let a motherfucker go quicker than me, I ain't never met him. I will cut your ass off like goddamn lint, nigga. I will wipe your ass. That's friendship, anything, nigga. I will dust your ass under the rug, nigga.
I'm not talking to nobody. Just didn't talk to you. It's just that simple.
If you told me that I talked to her in my freshman year and you over here holding that freshman year in your pocket, you retarded.
Hey, over her tongue hanging out.
Her cat ain't even the same. That's a grown woman cat.
What did I tell you? Tongue hanging out, and I can't read. They autistic. They're on the spectrum.
That's
I can't
crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. The cat is not the same from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, bro.
Hey, let me tell you, you know what's beautiful about life? Everybody different.
Let me tell you something. I know a motherfucker that right now that got a train ran on her, and she was living the best life of her life. That nigga ain't worried about who coming up on her saying that, hey, we ran train on her.
Hey, I don't care as long as you didn't do it. I just told you it don't matter as long as you ain't in the picture. I just broke it down to you for me. I don't care as long as you ain't in the picture.
In the same room with the people that Dominique had intercourse with as her younger years. I don't feel
Let me tell you something. I just tell you I don't care as long as it ain't you. I gave you a fair option. I feel about it.
I respect it.
Like I say, as long as it ain't.
So you trying to tell me if I knock dust out of her ass my freshman year?
I'm telling you, I'm standing on it.
That don't mean nothing though,
hey,
bro.
That's you. Two different people. You feel? I don't think you wrong for how you feel.
You right. There's different mindset.
I don't think you wrong for that.
Bro, you got niggas that'll wink at her.
Bro, you right. You done drew dick on my old lady. I can't be with this bitch.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me tell you something. Me and you too tight to where we both know what a booty hole look like. I'm good on it.
Cool. We just got something in common, bro.
We don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. I'm telling you, we don't. I'm telling you, me. I'm telling you that me. I can't speak on the next man. I'm not thinking you wrong for that. I don't think that you wrong for how you feel.
You probably hit my bitch like raw in there.
Yeah, I don't care. But to know that she both licked our nuts, I'm cool on you. Or I'm cool on her. It's a choice. Do you want me to cut you off or her off? Cause me and you been cool for 10 years. So I think I'd rather choose you. That's just the truth. I'm gonna choose you.
I ain't cutting nobody off in that sense.
Hey, that's you. But I'm gonna tell you this. If
it's a 6 weeks to a year freshman, then hell yeah, everybody gotta go. But
and I'm gonna tell you, it gotta be the opposite way for me too. Because I'm the type everybody that I didn't ever talk to, I still got action with. So if that's why I say it goes both ways. I'm looking at it from that standpoint. Every female I ever talked to, bro, I still got action with her, bro.
Yeah,
I mean that with no disrespect, because I got a whole nother situation. But every female I've ever in, we still cool on that level to where if I really wanted to go back there, we can go there. So I can't feel comfortable with you telling me that I know how I'm moving. So why would I feel comfortable knowing that my partner might be playing as me moving like that? I just don't feel comfortable with it.
I'm telling. Well, like I said, I keep speaking for myself, and that's something that I don't regularly do. But I understand.
Yeah, I get what you're saying too, and I don't think you're really right. But I'm just telling you, me as a person. Like if you be with somebody, let's say for instance, JT with somebody and you used to be with, that's y'all business. But I can't do that. I'm not strong. I'm not strong enough to be you.
I am. You can sit right next to me and tell me y'all been fucking. Like I say, that I don't know. That might be a fetish though.
But this thing about it, this how I'm looking. I'm looking at it from my standpoint. If you used to talk to her, I probably still got. We still got. Nah, bro, cause we either in the good or in the bad. And if we in the bad, I don't want you talking to her. And if we in the good, I'm still got action. So why would I feel cool about
that's
you?
That's where that ride work at, man. I mean, shit,
man, we ain't out here running trains. So unless we running, that's the only way we're gonna be able to be cool about it. And we both hitting at the same time.
Nah, bro.
We ain't gonna do that. So no, I'm not.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. I asked this before. I want everybody's opinion on this. So. Okay, so we all in the club together, right? Boom. Now you know what? Go ahead, Shana. Go ahead and send it. I'm gonna use you as one of the people. So we in the club, right? Let's just say we all three together. XYZ. Noodles walk up. We all say, "All right, Noodles cute." You know what I'm saying? So boom. I don't know which one of us. We all got together. XYZ. So. What stopped y'all two from liking her? Or what stopped me from liking her when y'all got together?
Shit, we together.
Nigga, we all had the same thought. We all partners.
I lost. I'm man enough to lose though. That's where they ended me.
Yeah,
I lost.
Okay.
She chose you. I lost.
If you get on to it,
that ain't how that work. You can miss me with that shit. So I'm gonna ask you the same thing, dude. So you with your homegirl. Boom, you peek. Let's just say JT out the bunch, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you like, oh, you and homegirl like, oh yeah, he cute. So what stopped you pulled him though, right? So what stopped your homegirl from thinking that about JT?
I don't know what stopped her from thinking it.
So but y'all went on and y'all been together for 2-3 years. This homegirl should have been around this whole time. What stopped her from that night at the club saying that, oh, this nigga fine, girl, yeah, we need to do it, you know what I'm saying? But he chose you though. But she coming over to the house. She coming over XYZ. So what stopped that mind frame?
I don't know. Hopefully me.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing
stopped it. It's probably still.
Okay, it's probably still linked.
Yeah, it's probably still linked. Yeah, it's probably still. Yeah.
Or shoulda, coulda, woulda.
So again, at what point in time does that not take effect? And they go into the same situation that we talking about. As far as, you know what I'm saying, the friendship.
Okay, I don't want my friends thinking my man look good anyway. So don't be looking at
But I'm saying though, okay, so your recent boyfriend, was it somebody that was encouraging you to talk to him? And I'm not trying to shade night like,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't though.
So it was just you.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't say, oh girl, man, I'm thinking about talking to XYZ.
Yeah, we've been flirting and stuff though. So my friend, she was like, you need to do right, like stop playing.
Okay.
And stuff like that. But
okay. So she said you need to do right and stop playing. So then she was like, yeah, if he was me, I'll do right, girl. He ain't playing. He don't say
that's gonna make me go off on her. Cause why is you thinking it? Like, what you mean? Like, what you mean?
Why is you looking at my nigga?
Hey, that's where I'm at with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I've been there day one. I'm telling you, if me and you both see a female and we both woo and she choose you, bro, I'm out the way.
Yeah.
I'm out the way, bro. I'm that type of nigga though. But I'm that kind of nigga though.
But my friend,
I'm out the way, bro. I don't want that bitch no more. She wanted you. Yeah. We not sharing her, bro.
Like we go out and stuff.
That's what I'm asking.
That way in the club though.
I asked somebody this previously on one of the episodes, but I didn't get a correct answer.
The thing about me though, see, that's a mental illness in me. I can be real about me. That's my crazy activating. I shouldn't be having that type of issue, but that's why I can't talk to people like that. Can't really just be jumping in and moving like that, bro. I get caught up in my emotions. I know I do. If I like you, I really like you, and I don't want nobody else to like you. Mm-hmm. I don't want to share you. I'm not going to share you. Mm-hmm. And if me and you are friends, I don't want to be with somebody that would share because I want this person. I don't want to share her with you. Mm-hmm. And if you had her, I don't need her.
Why did you experience them?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to do that because if I know, and let me tell you something. I don't want to know the details about y'all messing around.
Fucking or nothing.
But I don't want to know about you busting at her and I'm busting at her too. We're not gonna be doing that.
Though, like y'all in the club though, it's y'all shooting, y'all shot.
Yeah, I lost.
Saying. So look, I'm saying because it's more in it's in a nigga's perspective, but it's more in a female's perspective. Y'all in the club, and you say, that nigga look good.
Man, I didn't be
You snatch him. What stopped your homegirl from thinking y'all ace boom coons though?
Yeah. I mean, my friends got that understanding, like
Yeah,
that agreement. Like we know we're not fit to sleep after each other. Like damn, if he picks you friend, and it's just that. Like,
man, we can be transparent enough to where it's people that me
don't
getting
care though.
It's people that
yeah.
What I'm finna say this. It's people. I can honestly say this. It's people that y'all talk to came my way. You used to talk to my partner. But then you ain't be. It don't matter.
Screenshots like, girl, they used to be in your DM.
I don't move that way, bro. I don't move that way.
Stuff like that.
I don't.
Oh, why you think it's okay to be loving my stuff? Just loving yours. Like,
yeah, I'm just trying to get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a scene that happen regularly. You know
for me, but that's why I say everybody not built like me. I'm that type of lawyer though. I'm not gonna do you. I know you might not care. I know you married. I'm not doing you like that.
Man, you know,
I'm just that loyal to you.
What type of lawyer I'm on?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's my. That's why I say everybody different. For me, you might do me like that. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did. Because I look at it like deep down in my head, I be thinking, damn, that nigga sure got down. But I'm just being real. I might deep down, I be thinking, damn, that nigga got down. He went out to some shit.
I'm real emotional in that shit. If you left hand or right hand, it's some shit that I don't expect from you. So when it click,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. And that's why I say I'm gonna give you that respect. I'm not doing you like that. I've never did nobody like that. I promise you I hadn't. If I didn't met a female and she told me, or I knew from back in the day, this, and that, man, I didn't let it go there.
Only thing we ain't agreeing on is back in the day.
Man,
I ain't agreeing to that shit.
I'm just like, I get what you're saying though, because technically in the day, that shit was like puppy love. That shit ain't even the same. Especially if it was just like a one night stand thing. But if me and you ace boom cool. Bro,
she was your old lady.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
That ain't it.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. I'm just that type. But like I say, I'm different though. Most niggas don't think like that. Most niggas don't have that energy for niggas or they partners. I do though. I'm not gonna do it.
Straight up.
I'm just not. It's not in me. I don't know how to. I can't ever go behind nothing or do nothing. Cause like I say, to me, I look at it like that's like us wearing the same drawers. To me, that's how I look at it. We both putting our dick in some. I don't want to. You don't want to wear the same drawers as me. So why you want to hit the same bitch as me?
You right. But let's tap out on the situation. Cars, man, it was good having you on. Noodles, it was good having you on. Know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for staying for the second segment that appeared out of nowhere, but we made it happen. Cars, go ahead and close out your episode, man. Tell us who you is. Tell us, you know what I'm saying, where to find you. Tell us what you're about, and tell us what you believe in, or XYZ, man. Go ahead and kick it to me.
How do we find you? What's social?
Yeah, how do we find you? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find you later on in the episode.
I got a Facebook, you know what I'm saying? JT.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Snapchat is JTeasy, 5 E's. You know what I mean? And shout out to my boy $14.
$14. Who we got? Who's that?
I need to go download them. KT. I need to go download that $14. Sorry for the defer. And that $14 still straight. 2 mixtapes he done drop, man. They fire, man.
So should we get 14 KT on her?
Yeah, man. Y'all need to sit down and talk to my boy, man. My boy got a vision, man. That rap game, him and G Money.
I tell you what, I'll reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the
man.
next song he drop, we'll try to get him in before he drop it. Yeah, them boys
got some hits, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody take time to listen to him, but if you pay attention to every video I post, if you pay attention to every video I post, I got that 14. I don't got nobody famous rapping. I got one of his songs on most of all my pictures I post.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got one of his hits. And y'all need to check him out though.
Straight up, we're gonna push that. Anything else you got? Any shout out? Any your boy?
Yeah, y'all need to check out Young G music. Young G,
who we got is Young G.
G Money.
How do we find him?
My boy Jerry Sanders.
Okay.
He be spitting that shit too, man. You know, Big Gotti, he just he get on stuff when he want to, but we gotta be spitting though. You know what I'm saying?
When Big Gotti.
Who
was Big Gotti?
A Gotti, Al Carter.
Okay.
My boy. You know what I'm saying? When he get on some tracks, you know what I'm saying? But he do his thing when he do. But yeah, but $14 and Young G, y'all need to check him out.
We got you know what I'm saying? Where do you stand in the 4TE?
You know what I mean? It's just
I see you got some shit on, you know what I'm saying? The hat. Go on, take the hood off real quick. Let me see something. I seen something earlier. What they say? East Side Baby? Oh,
Yeah.
East Side Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I shop with anybody that kind of got any kind of little merch going on. You know what I mean? Just buy something.
Damn,
you know
hold on.
what I mean?
Speaking of merch, Noodles, you got a shirt behind you. That's kind of yeah, it's kind of us. You know what I'm saying? Not to shed light on anybody else, but I mean, they just brought it to me. Yeah, but yeah, you can throw it back down. It's just a quick
That's
promotion.
that Bird's View.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a small. I didn't know where it was going.
You said it's what size?
It's a small. What size?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That was small.
It was kind of a thought. But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, man. Other than that, man, you know, I'm the same. Anytime you run into me, you know what I'm saying. I'm always gonna be the same person. You know what I'm saying.
Do one for me. Reach one, teach one. What you got on your mind? What's something you would rather tell? You want to say to the youth?
Man, if anything you pursue, man, put it all into it, man. Don't half step with nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because anything could turn to a blessing. So, man, go give it 110. You know what I'm saying? You always got to push for your dreams and stuff like that, man. If you want to make something happen, man, and wake up with it on your mind. And I mean, like, talk to that man up there, man. He know how to make shit happen sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Most of the times, he know how to make stuff happen for you. So,
straight up.
If I had to tell anybody anything, yeah, man, stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. That's all I can say. Stay on it.
What after sports? Because, you know, majority of the black community go to sports. So,
yeah, man, my boy KD, man, gonna be a senior next year, number 6, man. Y'all need to check him out, man. Cornerback, he out there handling business, man, the Lobo way. You know what I'm saying? So, this is last year, man. I said I'm gonna make every game, man. I gotta watch my boy. I coached him his first time playing football, and I want to watch him go on and.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna close out there. You know, majority of these people that's getting that light shine and actually going to do something, they don't realize that we started out coaching them first.
Man, we did,
that
man.
Shit crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
But
them Lobos, man. We coached some of them Lobos.
Yeah, I'm talking about the starters.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, ain't it, man?
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. We're gonna close it out. Oh, also, we are wearing dry fit today. You know what I'm saying? From the pants to the shirt. Don't mind the bottom. But big shout out to Dry Fit. You know what I'm saying?
He did the shorts too?
Yeah, he did the shorts. It actually got a shirt that go with the shorts, but I wore the shirt earlier.
Nah, that match better. You don't want to put on too many colors like a sandwich.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? So know what I'm saying? I kind of blended it a little bit. But yeah, man, I love the fit. I love the, know what I'm saying, the comfiness in it. Know what I'm saying? He's a good.
Touch them.
Let me see. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
you want to touch this part right here? Then you gotta touch my nipple. You gotta touch my nipple. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not fair. And then we're gonna come over here. We're not gonna forget anything. Okay. So now Noodles, we still got you here. Go ahead, explain it while we holding it. Go ahead.
Explain everything. Check out.
Go ahead, kick it. Go.
So right here we got the business cards.
Joe, hold it up. Hold it up.
We have the hats. These shirts was actually my first drop to start.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a close up. Let me see what we got.
This is my first drop ever, the t-shirts. So we got a business card, of course, with the whole brand. And then we have one explaining the reason behind my Co-World brand.
Okay. One more time. Can we explain that one more time just so they understand, get a good understanding?
And Co-World was created in honor of my brother that lost his life when he was 19 years old.
One more time. Can we get a name?
His nickname was Co.
Co. That's what we're looking for.
Everything happened, Co-World.
And
just come together.
Where can we find this at again? I know you said it earlier.
On Sassy Collections.
Sassy
on
Collections.
Instagram _Sassy Collections. And the website is www.sassycollections.net.
Okay. And
it's a whole tab.
We come in different colors. We come in
different colors, different sizes. It's unisex, so girls and boys can wear it. And I don't wear the shorts and the t-shirts and the beanies. My baby can fit the beanies.
Okay.
Mom can wear the beanies.
What is the future bring? What we looking for the?
I'm working on the summer collection right now.
Okay.
I don't want to speak too much about it, but it's gonna be like real cute colors.
Okay.
It's real cute. I'm excited.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Cars and
it'll be a set, so it's gonna be a top and a bottom.
Okay.
With multiple colors.
And I'm gonna let you close out the night, Clars, because this is the end of your segment. You know what I'm saying? So, you gave us all your information, you gave everything, man. I want to reach out to you and say, man, it's been a journey with us. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
I'm glad to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You always been a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Through the ages of time. I think as far as all three of us, we can sit on here and say that we always been brothers. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
We put enough time in to earn that title. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as far as going forward, you know what I'm saying, is all us together, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at some point, I'm not saying that we all need to sit down and we all need to conversate or bring it back together, but we all do need to sit around, whether it's around that fire pit or it's on the back porch or whatever.
Yeah.
We need to sit back and we need to reminisce, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm when I say I'm talking about the originals, I ain't talking about bring a friend.
Yeah, I already know.
You know what I'm saying? None of that. I'm talking about all us, whether we fuck with each other or not. It's something that we all need to sit up in the room. We need to sit in the atmosphere, and we need to find a vibe, and we can go on about our day after that.
Yeah.
But I feel like annually, we need to find some type of way, some type of thought, some type of path to find peace amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Where we can go back to our old vibes, because I don't think there was no greater time when we was together. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah, I feel like at least once a year.
Well, that's why I say annual. Yeah, I ain't saying monthly.
No, yeah, that's what
monthly.
I'm just
we're gonna fall out again. Oh, whatever going on.
We ain't gonna fall out. It just
shit.
I ain't gonna say that.
All right, you right.
I ain't gonna fall out with nobody. Not that
somebody gonna disagree and call somebody else on the phone.
Yeah, that's all I was just gonna say. It's just gonna be eventually. Well, I don't know. All right,
go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like at least
keep thinking this year. Keep thinking this year.
In 2026, not this year.
I ain't seen a human yet that can't be in the room more than 2 weeks together without falling out. Somebody gonna say, "Nah, I ain't go down like that," or "It ain't XYZ like that," and then next thing you know, everybody, "Nah, hell no." But yeah.